did. Hey, what's up, guys? All right. So here's the skinny. I tried to get the Folger versus Devens game because we haven't had Folger on all week and I want to see him, but that didn't happen. So we're not doing that one this round. But that's okay because we're going to get a fun game anyway. Conan's coming back with his Space Marines again. He's playing against Robin Roberts on Gene Stealer Cults. So that is the plan. I don't know what Robin's detachment is. Do you remember what it is, Scary?
I think it's Awakened Dynasty.
Oh, and Scari's back, by the way.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Welcome back.
It is the, not the final day one, the Ascension, Day of Ascension, I believe.
Day of Ascension?
Yes, Host of Ascension.
Host of Ascension.
That's
okay.
what it's called.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's actually a really fun list.
Yeah, if you guys want to watch the Folger game, he's playing on the GW stream again this round, so you guys can check it out. Yeah.
It's a lot of neophytes.
A lot of neophytes. Okay, let's see. Players at the table, they're ready to go, so we're going to
18.
Get this one started, guys. Thanks for hanging out all weekend. This is my last game of the weekend. Seriously, the support and love this weekend has been overwhelming. You guys are incredible. I'm not going to lie, this tournament I mean, it's awesome, but it's a pain in the ass because the schedule is grueling. But I keep coming back here because you guys love it, so thanks for all the support.
8 rounds in 2 days.
Yeah, it's a lot for everybody involved. I will also say, guys, that I mean, I recognize I'm on like the end of my. I'm tired, and when I get tired, I get a little grumpy.
Not supposed to be on the.
So just fair warning, please don't
yes, one model. Huh? One model.
Do anything borderline during the stream. I don't want to have to ban people because I'll probably feel bad about it tomorrow. But I usually don't. But anyway.
Only cookies and rainbows, please.
Yeah, try to be nice, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay.
Inside the building. Is that
Steven, thanks for the 50 memberships, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate
That's
you
what
very
we like
much.
to see. More love on stream.
All right.
Up to you.
Let's see. Conan's still there. Robin's there. What is...
Okay, one model. Okay.
Attachment rule.
It's cool with me. Just different than what they told me.
Scruffy Nerf Herder, host of Ascension. Nice.
We're going to be seeing an interesting game. We've got the Space Marines, Gladius, Ultramarines.
All right, I'm host of Ascension.
Yeah, we just had him on, actually, and I mean, Conan knows this army really well. He played it to a very high level last game.
I come in from reserves.
I think it's the same army he's been playing since LVO, I'm pretty sure. So
the main thing is I'll get a lot of lethal and sustain when I shoot. My strats are, if you shoot at me, I can go off the table.
That's 2 CP, right?
1.
That's 1.
The only 2 CP strats plus 1 to wound.
So yeah, as always, guys, the players at the table are,
shooting.
They're just human beings. They're going to make mistakes, and even more than usual, like they're exhausted, guys.
Got a strat. If you charge me, I do mortals back to you.
2 days of 4 games is. I mean, I can't think of another tournament that has that much.
It's like 2 days of 4.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So
even LVO doesn't do that.
I have 2 squads of.
Lyle says Cone's been on this functionally exact list since November. Thank you, Lyle.
Scout.
See, that's apparent from this play. He really knows this
phase.
8 inches?
6 inches.
All right.
But only one bike has to be within 6. And then they can shoot and scoop.
Let's get it going here.
By always?
As long as the character is alive, they can shoot and scoop.
Okay, the character.
Yeah.
And that's a 6-inch scoop?
6-inch scoop.
Host of Ascension. Let me update that, guys. Bear with me.
These players, just in the way they're talking, you can tell
he can reroll hits and
they're reached the end of their vocal ability.
Yeah.
I think he's
definitely tied.
And he can't be overwatched.
Okay.
That's one downside to Adepticon. There's stuff going on all the time, so it's always loud in the room.
And
you don't get that.
A Ridge Runner to throw AP on another target.
Yep, 1 mortar.
Right, just 1. That's all you need.
1 mortar and a 2-man laser?
Yep. I get 3 redeploys, and that's about it. I'm exhausted. How about you?
Same here. Let's reset this clock.
Gene Stealer
I
quotes.
have my reserves written here. You got any?
It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, the character.
So
and after my
that's-
redeploys, these 2 will come off.
Okay. So, so what exactly did you just point to? So 3x20.
3x20.
And what
10
character
man
is
with
leading
bombs.
them?
Benefactus.
What's the Benefactus do? Just remind me.
Lethals.
Okay.
And they have last.
Oh, I gotta put the list in. I'm sorry.
How-
This should be in the
how-
command, by the way.
4, 4.
It is
check it
definitely a marathon.
Who's streaming the
So
teams?
baseball,
Braden GW
3D6
is streaming tomorrow and Sunday, I believe.
And then is that one a 10-man over there? The small.
Oh yeah, one more thing, guys.
10 man.
Really happy that Scari's here. Like,
mine-
obviously, legend, amazing player, great guy. But he's here to do commentary for this match. He's not here for like a Scary Q&A session, you know.
20.
And I mean, I want to ask Scary questions about random shit because it's fun talking to
And the
him.
10-man.
But I want to ask you guys to please keep your questions, if you have questions focused on this game, and if you have questions related to anything else, Drukari, or just, you know, putting paint on stuff, or just, you know, what is life like as being a real life Drukari? Best way to get in touch with you is how?
Real-life Drukari.
What's the best way to get in
Real
touch
life
with you?
Drukari.
Melee.
Instagram's the best, or Discord.
Instagram.
Find me on the Discord.
14?
Yep.
Through a lot of different places.
What's your Instagram handle? Is it Scary?
Scarredcast.
Scarredcast
At Scarredcast on Instagram.
on Instagram.
There you go.
There you go. Check it out.
Ta-da!
All right. So, and again, shout outs to Scary because he worked a whole day on the trade show floor, and I've done that before, and it's
The
work.
front of this
I
piece
mean,
of terrain because it should be.
Doing
It's
demos
exhausting.
was really fun, actually.
it can be fun. Work can be fun, but it's still work.
My
So-
voice, I say. It's very, very deep.
Yes. Yeah, I'm getting there too. I'm feeling the. All right. They are doing their deployment, guys. Let me get the list of my overlay software. I got to figure out the mission and stuff too. Whoops. Sorry. I just started playing
Ow.
Scary's YouTube channel intro
There's
accidentally.
nothing I love more but the sound of
I
my
know.
own
I'm
voice.
sorry, man. I hate it.
It's supposed to be a small.
All right. Where's Q?
And I'm just gonna burn
Supply
up
drop,
some
rapid
bombs for
escalation,
my
sweeping
sake.
engagement.
Make sure those match. Looks good.
This is again layout 3.
You all have deployment?
Should be good.
I think
I'm
I said
tell you
layout
now,
4
very much
earlier
intent.
in the
Let
day.
me know yours. I'll
Yeah,
try to
this
tell you
is
mine.
Layout 3.
Yeah,
All that fun jazz.
I play by cooperation.
Exactly. That just makes it more fun.
Supply
Anything that
drop
comes out of
is
this,
such
yeah, there we go.
a crazy mission
Yeah.
at this point.
Tactical?
Yeah, I think I got to. Yeah.
Wild.
What was your first name again?
Conan, C-O-N-A-N.
But one thing about supply drop, of course, especially at a game of this level, can really kind of throw a wrench in the stuff as well.
Spot which one it is. You have one.
If I put bright dice on them, does that work?
That's going to be very interesting.
Because there's like other dice.
Alpha, Omega.
I have one objective.
I've got these.
It's okay.
Yeah, we'll use these. That's after deployment, though.
Yeah.
Scoring second
I'm gonna
can be really fun on this matchup.
also keep it on paper because
Oh, yeah.
forget to do stuff here.
Why is going second fun on this
It's
one?
okay.
Well, because
I
you
will
get all the
also be
points you
using
see.
the app.
What's that?
I will also be using the app.
Although very fun to
the same
use
reason.
a secret mission in this mission.
All right.
As scoring a secret mission gives you more points on the last turn than scoring
I don't know if
the
you have
primary
infiltrate.
objective.
Are you serious?
Well, it's 20 points for secret mission
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
instead of 15.
Here we go.
That's funny. Wow.
I'm curious what folks in chat will think will be the winning list going into this round.
Well, I mean, what the hell? Space Marines do have a lot of really good anti-horde guns. I mean, he's got the Gladiator Reaper, lots of blast weapons, so he's got stuff. He does have the tech to deal with a lot of bodies. But yeah, I'm going to be interested here. I mean, Conan did beat Orcs earlier today, and Orcs have, I don't know, maybe roughly the same number of bodies as GSC. Probably not as many, but if he can clear out enough orcs to win a game, he can clear out enough GSC to win a game.
Well, I'd say those ballistas dreadnoughts are very good, and he has one of the best tech pieces in the Horde, a Reaper, which will just annihilate 20 whatevers in a single activation.
Yep. Even pretty good in Overwatch, so you get two, especially if he's oaths something.
Terrifying on Overwatch.
Yeah.
However, being able to win the roll-off for deployment and use a large unit of neophytes or that Gene Stealers to block off the midboard is not a bad idea to stop the scouts from getting all fancy.
Does have 15 pure string Gene Stealers in his list, so
that's probably the big 10 strong.
It's
and with a Primus in the list, he should be able to redeploy them and then put them back into reserve before the game begins.
Cool, good?
Yeah.
Can you just check those last? Oh, you're going to redeploy him anyway, actually.
Yeah, totally redeploying him anyway.
All right, I think this is right, guys. So a couple things wrong. He doesn't have 2 Megases, he has 2 Bio Benefictuses.
Yeah, they give the unit lethal hits.
Okay.
Or something like that. Makes them
thank
quite
God
good.
you're here, Scar, because I don't know what any of this shit does. 2 Jackal Alphases. I don't know what they do, but they lead the bike units.
They give you reroll ones to hit. They pick a unit, and the whole army gets rerolls ones to hit against that unit.
Okay.
But they also allow the bike units to shoot and scoot.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Nice. Where did I put chat?
I'm always going to say on to you.
I lost you guys.
So you're aware.
Fantastic.
Just do the same to me. And
no, we don't want.
Sorry.
Every single time.
I opened up his YouTube channel again. You guys can't hear it when I do that, but it's pretty funny.
Well, let's just
made me jump 3 times.
Yeah.
Bow list.
All right, and then Conan's list is the same one from last round, you guys saw. So.
It's cloud 9 or 6?
9.
And both units have a character?
Yes.
How do I tell which one that is?
Well, it was pretty obvious. This one was pretty obvious.
Okay.
The other one's arms just fell off in the last game.
What's the grand prize for winning this whole thing, Matt?
How many bikes and
nothing important,
10 bikes, 1 character.
honestly. That's not why people play at tournaments.
Glory.
Yep.
Yeah, they play because they love the competition, and they, different people play for different reasons, but these guys are here because they love the competition. They want to test themselves against the best,
There you go.
and they want the pride of victory, of winning a tournament like this. So
It does feel good.
it does. I can imagine.
Gravis armor?
I mean, I won my first ever tournament, and that felt pretty good. So, but that's because no one else showed up to the tournament.
You've won every game. We went over this.
Yeah, that's true.
You haven't lost any games.
The 3 wound melee dudes.
5 men?
5 men.
Are they the ones with the feel no pain?
No.
No.
Yeah, who do you guys think is going to win? Sorry, I was going over the list here. Yeah, so he's got 2 Primuses. Primus sucks. He's got a Sanctus.
What do you mean
the
Primus
Primus
sucks?
The Metamorphs?
The band
Is that
Primus.
one thing up?
Oh,
Primus
Yeah,
sucks.
I don't think so.
thanks for giving me context.
Yeah, no worries. The Primus gives him. That's the guy who's like a captain, basically gives him a free
Reroll
strat.
all hit rolls.
Reroll hit rolls. Okay, even
Yeah.
better. Sanctus. I don't know what that does.
Depends on whether it has a sniper rifle or a stabby weapon.
This
Okay.
is supposed to be solid or a gap.
Each one is different.
Those are actually supposed to be like that.
Then 2 units of Acolyte hybrids, which are the squishier ones, usually have flamers.
Same thing as
A whole bunch of neophytes. Sorry, that's the other way around. Acolytes are the stronger ones. Neophytes are the squishy ones.
The Sanctus is a stabby
A
Sanctus.
stabby Sanctus.
Yeah, which means
I'm
that
not in the habit of that.
it's just a
phrase.
lone up,
I
essentially, that
unfortunately
can go
will
and
not
potentially
remember
do some
saying.
damage here
Okay.
and there.
It's not a habit, and I'm dead.
And he's
by
got
it. Unfortunately,
2 units of Ridge Runners, 2 Jackals, those are
It's
the
just
bikes, and
something
then
to
a 10-man and a 5-man
because,
pure string.
Don't want any time shenanigans, you know?
And 10 resurrection points.
And who's
Wow.
the leader in this?
Yeah. So that means he can get back
Yeah, there he is.
quite a few things.
5 units of
Marked with
5,
The stripes.
or 1 big unit
Oh,
and a couple of small
as well, I
units.
see.
Not a single abominant, though. No aberrants.
In the last game.
No Muscle Beach in this list, which is pretty odd if you ask me. That seems to be really popular in GSC these days.
Yeah,
all
especially in Biocentric Brood Surge.
Yeah, sure. Those are some words that I know.
It's another detachment for anybody who's new, who's like Joe and doesn't follow the top part of the meta.
Let's go, Vindicator.
I mean,
There you go.
Am I the only one that finds GSC hard to parse on the table? I mean, I think I'm not the only one. It's a cool army. It's just hard to tell what's going on with it a lot of times.
It is.
And bless Robin's heart here for signing up to play 9 rounds of GSC
basic
games this weekend.
5.
Actually, he's also playing in the
I have
teams.
the problem if I know what 0 GSC models look like. They all look the same.
Same.
I think we all
Conan.
feel the same way.
Yes.
Information.
Beautiful. I will try and always remind you of my reactive moves and my.
Now I don't feel so bad because Conan doesn't know what the fuck they look like
I'm with
either.
it. Yep.
I
Where's
think most
Marty's?
people don't.
Yeah.
I really like what he said there. He's like, I'm going to remind you of like reactive moves and
Yes.
things. It's a
The
nice,
bane of
like,
GSC's.
it's a nice thing to do in a game, so you don't gotcha your opponents.
Back here.
Yeah, don't gotcha people, chat. That doesn't make you smart or
Indirect
cool.
play and his home
Just
forever.
makes you an asshole. You heard it here. Scary called you an asshole if you play by a gotcha. I'm putting words in his
I
mouth
think
right now.
you missed a few words.
Oh, I did. Okay.
I'm not going to
This part-
repeat them on the internet.
Whatever you
want,
say
man.
right now.
He can't say it, so I will.
I don't really care.
Scouts.
4 up. No.
Okay, no. No, it is.
I will say something about the Space Marines. We're going to be able to see them.
Yes, they're gorgeous yellow, actually. Like, really, really jumps out. Here's the Space Marine list. Same one we saw last round.
Trike.
Did you win?
I'm actually done.
Damn. You guys use all that social capital to force
Get it
people
done.
into bad plays?
I'm off, but yeah.
All right, hey, good to see you, man.
That's what.
Damn, Val and the boys took home the dub on the Old World tournament here this
Him
weekend.
off the
Nice
shooting
seeing
line.
Are you
Keeper off
back
the
tomorrow?
shooting
Or?
line here.
You taking off?
Nice seeing you.
Don't fear the Reaper. It's not true.
Say trip hallway.
No.
Cool.
I'm sure you have a unit in your army that survives that thing activated.
It's just got 2 gunshots.
Turgle Matt signing off as well.
This is a quick reminder to like
take 50.
this video.
200. Yeah.
Share it on your social media platforms
Whatever.
to get more than 1,000
Anyway,
people in.
so anyway, I started.
And leave a comment
How
or
did you know?
Did you do
chime
any
in
good,
and chat.
Any good?
show us
Where-
the love and tell us where you're tuning in from, because it's nice to
Not
see
that you would
how
know.
the time zones change.
Military stuff. We've got a base by us.
Not that I should know of, anyway, right?
Exactly.
Unless somebody put it in the chat.
I'm unemployed right now anyway.
Yeah, you did, Ridro. Yep.
Got laid off. Them on the wall.
Downstairs on the wall.
Downstairs on the wall, yeah.
On the wall.
You know the drill.
Drinking beer.
You're welcome to charge them.
If you want, that's what you're
I
saying.
love ballistas
Yeah.
dreadnoughts.
If you have the cojones.
Algunos españoles en el chat. Hola, saludos a todos.
Very nice, very nice.
Is that the Gilliman?
Yep.
I always find
Within 3 of
deployment
his
to be
loan out, buddy.
fascinating. Just
Deployment?
back and
Got a
forth.
reboot.
It's such a game within a game,
Marnia
and it
somewhere?
has a lot more of an impact than some people
Oh,
give
okay.
it credit for.
With his
You can definitely
company
lose the
heroes.
game in deployment. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
9 inches from the center.
Now, this is the
And-
semifinals. There's still one more round, but that's not till Saturday.
Groovy.
Pause.
All right, well, I got to redeploy.
Yep. Oh,
So you
no.
can put it on me.
I'm sorry. I'm
It's all
doing
good.
my normals. Yep. you're
Got
good.
it.
What?
Oh, shocker.
Yep, there goes the redeploy right there. Before you decide who goes first, it's just a great way of taking up space in the middle of the board and making sure that your enemy doesn't get to do that. How's the pizza?
I'm eating macaroni and cheese pizza right now, Chad,
Not where I want to be.
because I didn't have time to get anything else.
Yellow's probably pink. Quite literally, pink. Mac and cheese pizza. Look at that. That looked delicious. Oh yeah. Mmm.
Oh, wait, there's more.
There is more.
The idea is if contained.
It's actually pretty good. The
Walk
crust
out
is
the
actually
building.
decent.
Yeah. Looks delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to put one on the objective
Yeah,
to
just
make
show
sure
me
that
that they're-
happens. Yep.
Here's a sections thing. So if they are all, yeah, you're good. Cool.
Well, maybe that guy can fit there.
Cool.
All right. And these guys come off.
And they can't come in until turn 2 normally, right?
Yes, because they didn't start on the table. All right,
Are we
that's
good
all
to
for the
boss?
redeploys.
Okay.
Now we're going
So,
to Alpha Omega. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This
4.
is going away turn 4.
Yes.
And we'll use the black one for this.
I like how clear the players are being.
Going away turn 4. Okay. Evens, odds.
Sure, that sounds good.
Going away turn 5.
Oh, I thought that was the Omega that stays forever.
No, we're marking the ones going away because we mark one going away.
You do one
going
that dies and then one that stays.
Yeah, so we are determining so determine which goes.
This
The,
mission
Gene
needs to be
Skillocal-
rewritten.
The Gene Skillocal player is correct.
He is correct. The mission is written the most GWA possible.
No, where are we doing this? 1 through 3, 4 through 6.
This is to stay or to go?
This is to stay, just for you.
Stay. All right.
No, not just for him. That's the rules.
Goes away.
It is the rules.
It is the
Said
rules.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, no, I did. We determined which one was stay.
Stay.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's
All
staying.
right.
That one's going away.
Perfect.
One's-
We fight.
Okay.
Okay.
Middle
Fight
is
for the
staying.
middle. Let's do this, baby.
Hooray.
It only took 10 minutes.
You kind of.
They're a little tired.
Oh.
I'll give them credit.
Yeah.
Sleepy Gary.
Chad, imagine you had to play against GSC for your 8th
can say
round of this
sleepy, Joe. I'm
tournament
sure Joe's
on day
sleepy.
2.
I'm
Oh,
sleepy.
Okay.
it's going to be a brain
That's
burner.
everything. Scout stuff.
I'm very curious what the new pack will bring. Well, it's the big turn 1 roll. This is a big roll.
I have to go first.
Space
And
Marine.
I
Ooh, that's
will
not good for the
scout.
Space Marines.
Not good for the Space Marines. But it has just messing around with the clock, making sure it's all ready to go.
There we go.
There we go.
All right.
And it's Space Marine turn number 1.
Yep.
Movement phase.
Turn 1.
No, command phase first.
And Robin is pretty much a mono GSC player. That's all he
That's
plays.
got it.
So
All right, let's ignore that. Let's do some scouts. You got a buttload of shooting I'd rather not deal with, but I'm going to have to anyway. I can't go forward now, but I can make it harder.
Seems like chat really enjoys Space Marines as a favorite to win.
that poll doesn't mean anything because he was just on and won the last game. So that skews the results.
This one can go
quite a
to
bit.
here.
So you've seen him win.
Like that.
Yeah, basically.
This one can go to here. So we can squeeze in there. And it's here, there, and then
Got an
got
exciting
nowhere to go
amount
here.
of
Cool.
stuff
over
happening.
here. They can all just slide in here.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, spreading out that far
Kinda
on
jammed up my
a
own deployment there.
thin deployment can be risky at times.
Yeah, this is
Huh?
Because we're going to have to go back and then up. Oh, no, it's 9, not 6. You're good.
Yeah,
You're
9.
good.
also both Vindicators on the table is interesting.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
They usually get reserve one.
Yeah, usually reserve one so you can bring in an off an edge. Although GSC are really good at
No
screening
need to
out that
ballistic
kind of thing.
scotch.
They are.
One.
Yeah, you risk not being able to bring them in at all.
Yep, I'm scouted.
Do you have any battle line that can come into it at a lesser point?
I expect them to play the bodies of the Vindicators pretty aggressively this game, given how they're
maybe you
positioned.
guys will look it
'cause
up.
Can you check that for me while I'm doing some stuff? I'm going to go 2 CP.
They're tough to shift
Go to 1. Draw cards.
unless you have dedicated anti-tank firepower to throw into them.
Has a Space Marine picked
An
his
age is
special objective
ideal,
for his
but
lieutenant?
scoreable.
I wonder.
Area is
Since there's no
free.
counter for
Yeah,
that on
he
the
should do
table.
it. I mean, it's got to be the middle one. He forgot to do it last game. It's
That might just be a rule he doesn't need.
1 CP, any infantry unit goes back up, right?
If you shoot,
You don't need to use it if you don't need it.
Infantry,
well,
not by
when you're almost always wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s to wound is pretty good. But you know,
Make your game easier, folks,
No.
by remembering your rules.
With the character, they're 220.
So he walks to there.
I would remember the combi lieutenant rerolls.
I could see.
I would
key
live for
stealers
those
or
rerolls.
bikes.
Can't stop you, man. Did the best I could.
Yeah, no, 100%. You position for a play, and
I just jammed myself up here too much.
you got to engage in area denial, by the way, guys. For the first turn.
You're going to get.
It's good he's got his scouts in a position to be able to get that
Maybe
engage.
hammered back, maybe not.
As for area denial, the lieutenant in a perfect spot to try run up and get area denial.
Yeah, it looks like he can.
When
get
you
there.
CP reduction aura, of course, for sure. I'm still talking about G-Man. And then Oats.
This is my first Oats.
Mike's T4.
It sounds like they're saying oats.
Everything
They are
right
saying
now
Oats.
is C4.
Yeah. They're
Interesting.
trying to be funny, Scary. It's
Because you cannot revive them anymore, correct?
Is that because it's good of a delicious
Kill before you
breakfast?
can, I can bring him back.
Oh, how many points have you 10? Okay, so it's not great.
they're not thinking that hard right now.
And that brings back just the 10 guys, so 8 guys and 2 of those. I mean, that's still not bad. It's a lot of stuff.
I always enjoy when a
not
player
giving them
thinks more than does
like a
stuff.
good idea.
So you spend a little bit of time thinking, then when you
That also gives him
activate
access to
things in
+1
your
AP and
turn,
ignore cover as a
you
strat.
do it quickly and get
Right.
through it fast.
That sounds like
He
elf
can't get
player
that. He can't
trickery
get
to
that.
me, Scary.
So that's probably going to be a read.
I don't like to think about my turns.
So
I like to run forward and smash things with big hammers.
I measured.
There's not much
both of
thinking involved in
those.
hammers.
There's not.
No.
Beautiful.
That's the best thing about them.
No. Or axes.
If you had thunder hammers available to Drukhari units, would you put them on there?
So
Yes.
no need to do anything else.
Why?
Obviously.
And that also
Obvious-
gets the gauge out of
obviously.
the deck. I love that.
A lot of people forget my first army was Black Templars.
I wonder why people would forget that, Scary. It's not like you have made an entire career out of being
I
the
don't know why.
Drukhari guy.
I just went straight at it because that's what I
I
have.
do enjoy good Thunderhammer,
You
folks.
can't bring anything in
Fair.
turn 1, correct?
unless you shoot at me,
Yep.
don't shoot at me. And
I shoot
Well, I'm
infantry
gonna shoot at
specifically.
Pikes.
just saying.
I believe. I believe it only
I want
works
you
for
to have the
infantry.
information.
Do bikes have blast cannons? How many?
Just 2.
On the big bikes?
Yeah. I really should switch it to flamers, heavy flamers.
The other 2 armies are Eldar and Zinch demons, actually.
You're like, nope.
I ain't giving your last cannons. Last cannons scare me.
I'm very excited that DACA didn't make it.
I'm
That
good
is
against
interesting
them,
for sure.
but all
Let's
it
not go
takes
down
is
that
you
rabbit
getting
hole.
A little bit lucky to
That's
really
the
ruin
whole
my
game,
day.
man. The whole game is luck, right?
Yep.
As someone said earlier in the chat, all you have to do to beat DACA orcs is be as good as Folger Piles,
Put them away.
and then you can beat them by 1 point.
What did I say? You have to hide like an elf.
Yes.
What
yes.
beat them? Elves. Why? Because they hide.
True, true,
Oh, well, we did it to turn on the strat. That's what really matters. He'll go to there. Scouts
Aggressive
are going to run
movement.
into the wall.
I guess he's going to be
Sounds like a personal
ditching
problem.
engage.
Should probably see a doctor
Very
about
much
that.
so.
It's not worth sacrificing the scouts to get early points, it seems.
Captain will just come up in there. Vindy will advance. That's cocked as shit. 14 inches.
I don't think he picked a doctrine. So he might be waiting for
Right.
turn 2, 3, or 4 to really
Forgot
take
I
use
always
of those.
do this, the giving of the dice.
Oh, that's awesome. It will go right in my
And
row
this-
of sick dice.
And give you
He
that.
did
Yeah.
spend 1
Okay.
CP, I believe, to allow that
Stacked.
Ballistus Dreadnought to advance and shoot.
I gotta get more dice to the row.
Makes sense. Yeah, not doing a doctrine on turn 1 is pretty standard.
May it roll well. In
I
any
like
game
that.
It's not like he can get a CP back,
Bradley's
though.
does, so
True.
I have good success with borrowed dice historically.
But he's staging. He's doing very well. He's just hiding all this stuff. He doesn't really need to go anywhere.
I'd like to score
He's
it.
just not overcommitting to the board.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but this version of GSC is exclusively a shooting
I'm
army,
gonna
right?
go-
Like he doesn't have any melee
They can
units
only
to
move
speak
12,
of.
but
They're more like harassment
And
melee.
shoot.
Yeah, I guess
These are
the Gene
bomb
Stealers, like the
things.
bigger strains.
They-
is-
That's fine.
Gene Stealers can do a lot of damage if you're not
12 goes
careful.
out.
Yeah.
But yes, mainly you're looking
About
at
here.
their ability to shoot, and they
about
shoot
here.
very well.
You don't
And they
clear
shoot
that.
a lot. His list is very similar.
About here.
Robin's list is very similar to the list that I lost
we
at
get up
Manchester
right
against Innis,
Okay, cool. So
who
I'm
had
gonna
a
stop
lot more
that.
infantry, but
So we
the
won't
shooting
stay off
is
that line.
quite insane.
Reaper's gonna stay off this line. It's just this unit is the most important thing I'm army against you.
The Reaper is the most important thing in that list.
Yeah, the Reaper.
Against hordes of infantry.
Yeah, notice where he's got it parked right here,
Right
as
in the
far
middle.
back as possible, right
Ready
in
to
the
go
middle.
either way
You
to
can
detect.
respond.
Correct.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for a +1 AP, ignore cover. When this thing shoots spikes. So let's
got
go
the- he's got
for
the triangle.
and then
The
my
Illuminati
lieutenant
pyramid
objective
has
is
begun,
obviously in
chat.
the middle, 'cause that's the other guy.
Hey, triangles win games.
The lieutenant that's on it.
They're also very structurally
So when he
secure.
dies-
They are.
Oh, thanks,
Right
Mark.
on.
Okay, so blast gun. Disappointment. 5 shots.
-1 to hit.
4 is rerolling.
You got it.
What's that from?
They're just stealth.
Cool.
I do like how he's like, where do you get that rule from?
Strength
You know,
five,
like
anyway.
asking that sort of question is important to
Yeah,
not only
especially,
learn.
yeah, when it's an army you're not that familiar with, which most people are not that familiar with.
Correct.
With GSC, so
3 damage total.
Yeah.
Keep blasting. I'm gonna put it on the fat boy for you because you don't like those
Now,
cannons.
technically, you do have to decide who you're allocating wounds to before you roll saves.
Put it on the back. True.
yeah, that's something people
He owes me an
mistake
81
all the
recovery.
time.
They do,
6 then.
especially when they're
You got
multi-wound.
'em.
Yeah.
Not a big deal in most cases, but if I have lots of weapons that have different profiles, I'd like to know where the wound is going that I'm shooting next.
AP4
Yeah,
ignore.
no worries, Daniel. Welcome in, man. This is the semifinals. Finals will be tomorrow evening on the GW stream,
We'll just kill that dude
Yeah.
because he's a bitch.
starting at around this time, I think, tomorrow. Tone Bone, thanks for the $20, dude. Thanks for the spotted cow. Hell yeah! I actually made a special detour to dip into Wisconsin on my way somewhere else like a year ago just to buy a spotted cow at a gas
That's it?
station because I wanted
you
to
got
try
it.
it, and it's really good. So thank you very much.
7 points.
2 points.
You can only buy it in Wisconsin, Scary.
Established.
I
Oh,
don't
thought you
believe
had
that
original fronts.
I did.
That
That's the one I see people.
guy's close enough for area denial
Yeah, you got to be within 3
of the center.
of the center, right?
I swapped it for established.
5 and 2. Gotcha.
Too bad we
that
can't
means-
say
All good.
anything.
Yeah.
Extra command.
Let them play
point.
their game.
Nope. So I'll go to 2.
Top of 2 coming up.
Oh, you already did it?
Yep.
All right.
Spotted cow is a beer.
Looks like we're gonna.
I don't know what kind of beer.
Trade
It
a little?
tasted like a lager to me. I don't think it's definitely not an IPA.
First things first.
All right, bottom of 1, guys.
So the bikes have a great thing. They move. They can do mortal wounds after they move. Pick a unit within 6 and try to do some damage. Great way to do some damage to a dreadnought that doesn't have a feel no pain.
Nothing dead yet there. He drew extend as well and established locus. Okay.
They will roll mortals against you.
Who is you?
There is only 9 now because you killed 2 of them.
Who's the mortal's target?
The dreadnought. On 4s.
Decent amount of mortals.
Five.
All 6.
5 mortals.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, or 5.
Jesus.
Nice. It's a great way to start killing a dreadnought.
Yeah.
And that was just a normal move. They should be able to
Here.
potentially shoot the dreadnought, charge into the scouts to really prevent some scoring from happening in the early game.
Teenagers on dirt bikes, man.
I don't have a way to establish locus really. Because they can't get
Yeah,
there.
there's no way they're getting within 6.
Well, I don't know if that is within 6 right there. If we'll just mark that.
Who is that?
Be this guy.
Sounds
So
pretty good,
how
Omar.
far is it for him to get out?
Oh yeah, he's got to pivot, right?
Yeah, because you
oh, he
have to
doesn't
go
have
out,
to pivot. He
1
can go
inch pivot.
straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5 inches for him to go straight
Let's
out?
check this one in a straight line to here. And then 6 more.
No.
No. That guy would go.
No better because she's straight line and he's losing an inch to pivot.
If I don't pivot though, if I go 5, then I'm still an inch behind. 7. Yeah, I can get there. So, extend battle lines is just control an objective.
If a Gene Stealer walks onto here, you have extended your battle line.
Right.
Yeah, he's got his home, 1 in no man's
That's
land.
worth 5 Gene Stealers any day of the week.
That's pretty good,
I
yeah.
need to do something else. Should I redraw that?
Good thing these
If
pre-measured.
I redraw it, I did
I
move.
mean, you haven't done anything yet. You were
Well, I
pre-measured.
moved.
Oh. Yeah, that's fine this time.
It's up to you.
No, you got one.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's a nice play
No,
there.
we'll keep letting.
You know,
we'll
letting
do it
that's
every time, but
good
something you could've
sportsmanship
pre-measured.
Yeah,
from Robin.
and
from Conan. Yeah,
Oh, sorry, Conan.
Maybe.
Oh,
Alright.
here I read the wrong name.
Sure.
that's all right. That's all right. No Priz instead.
So
All
these
right. I mean, he'll get some
guys
points on that
can do
probably,
other
or maybe
things, but
instead of
Killing the
nothing.
dreadnought,
Wanna do,
potentially
and then
killing
you're
the
gonna get-
scouts.
Yeah.
Blown.
Potentially killing the lieutenant.
Yep.
Well, we will do this.
See, he moved the gene stealers up. I wish he would have just run them up, create a
care of
line,
that, right?
so those space marines could get a little closer to move block the space.
These guys advancing. I move 14. But let's go behind the wall. You said you were 1 inch.
Yeah,
away.
so there should be no room to land a gene stealer like anywhere in here, so you can charge the dread or around this side.
Or go to the second floor.
True. People forget.
People do forget. You just go to the second floor.
Sir William, thanks for the $5, man.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Thank you so much.
You.
Perfect.
Glad you stuck around.
Appreciate you.
Yep.
Sleepy Gary will stay where he is for a minute.
I'm assuming that's the gene stealer that broke off the base.
Can drive
Yeah.
myself.
Now forever known as
That's
Sleepy Gary.
two.
That bag of snacks is
Sleepy
one
Gary.
twitch away from Joe's left arm. Interesting. No, it's like a foot away from my left arm. Willow.
It's
All right.
perspective, you see.
Parallax perspective. Yeah, it's messing with you.
I don't really care. You could
It's
just
got so
burp
much
those
quieter
guys
in
all
here.
you want for all I care.
It did. Now that the doubles is
They're
done,
gonna,
it's like gonna be like a dead zone. Wow,
5 inches, Brian, is vertical engagement range.
that's right.
No, they're just gonna walk out and just shoot at this guy.
I'm
I
low
guess.
up.
Huh?
I'm low up.
Oh, he's loaded up? Oh, never mind then. Let's advance then. Here they come to wreck your face.
Nice movie reference right there. Who doesn't like some Jim Carrey?
It's actually Mighty Mouse. Sorry.
Just
it?
10 dudes
No.
It is.
taking up some room.
Well,
Jim Curry was riffing on
all right,
the
we've done that,
cartoon
we've
Mighty
done that,
Mouse.
We've done this. We're gonna do.
So it's like a
some
double
shooting
layered
now.
reference.
I'm gonna spin.
well, I like it.
another
The
command
fact that I only got one layer though
Down to 0.
down to
shows how
0.
cultured I am.
For just 2.
The cool
And
thing
now
about
I'm
Gene Stealer
gonna
Cult,
shoot you
they can
with
get
this.
aggressive and lose a bunch of stuff
Yeah, why
and
not?
still be okay for the midboard. And
For
every piece the Space
big
Marine loses is going to be a piece they wish they had. And it's not till the drop turn where the Gene Stealer Cult is going to be doing most of their damage.
Good.
Good.
And even then, the units will
I'm gonna
die,
shoot
go
you
back
with the
into
bikes.
Cult Ambush, and then he'll be able to
Let's go. with all
redeploy.
the dumb shots first.
Sometimes you want a unit to die as GSC, I
So,
think, just so you
one
can get the free
last,
redeploy on them.
2
right?
Yeah, it's a
last-
strat reserve. They just go into strat reserve and don't have to come back until turn 5.
2 crack
It's
grenades,
actually Andy
a
Kaufman.
sniper rifle, and then
No, sorry.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
Mighty
it
Mouse was
was-
the first.
I think didn't he play
it's
that
like-
character? Anyway, whatever.
Whatever.
We're getting into the weeds.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody
Listen,
cares.
more than half my audience hasn't even seen RoboCop. They don't know who the fuck Andy Kaufman is. Okay.
Oh man.
You're hitting.
those are just all devastating wounds.
Not even lethal.
That is a big lie, brother Tobias. Everything in this codex can kill the Vindicator
Yeah.
if you roll enough dice at it.
Crack grenades. Good talk.
Have you ever been on the receiving end of a full unit of
come on,
neophytes
Zach,
with
you
all the
always roll one.
buffs in this detachment dropping down? They will nuke whatever they want.
They are
Sniper
nasty.
things, and the one last cannon you're worried about
Yes, we're very old.
does hit you. It does wound you. It is -4.
Good.
Invul save?
Cover.
I guess so, sure. All right, I needed that one to go through though.
Yep.
All right, they get to shoot and scoot, but there isn't a bunch of places to really go right now. Because I'm not going to be able to do the thing that I want to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. They're going to stay where they are first.
Cool.
Does Robin do
The Gene Stealer.
auctions?
He used to have a TV show, I think.
So
But he's an
it's going
architect.
around with the scouts?
Well, I would say that
Well, I
his
just get
last
one right
sentence
there.
that he said there was so
I guess I
fast.
did leave room for one. Yes, no, you're correct.
He could have just sold me
I
anything.
can put one there. Not really. And then there.
Yep.
And then he'll come through here like this. Sleepy Gary. I will remove him now.
Yes.
You're welcome. Here.
All right, whatever makes you happy.
Basically, we've decided not to go to the second
We're-
floor
we're
and
both
just
here
fight
for a
the
good
dreadnought.
We are stupidly playing Warhammer for the 8th round in way too many days.
Way too few
No, I
days, I
can't
think is what he meant to
I
say.
will settle in
I'm,
here.
no, I'm going to.
He is definitely tired.
Sure, free strat heroic. I was waiting on that.
That's more than enough. We're going to go touch this one guy.
Now I'll do mortals back to you.
If only. You do fight before I do.
Nice to have Gulliman there to
All right.
act as a stopgap
put it all into
against the
the
Gene Stealer
big boy.
charge.
Okay. So this is going to be AP
It's a ton of
2.
dice.
They should let you play as Gilliman in
Three.
Links?
It's going to be
Space Hulk.
3.
Are you
I think.
links?
No.
Okay, so I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to trust in the lack of 6s.
All right, this is 15. It's 40.
None into the scouts.
No worries, my pleasure. Take care, man. Get some sleep.
No problem, Link. Thanks for hanging out.
Good.
Show me some 6s.
All right. If ever I
There's
needed
a
to see a
huge
logo, Joe,
difference
it's right now.
between competitive 40k
All right, there's
and like casual
40.
40k, and the sense of like how even just models are moved around.
Take 4.
Here's another 15.
This is all of them.
No, I'll have 10 more.
4 apiece.
Yeah. Let's see some more logos.
2.
2 more.
5 ups. Do I want to CP that to live? You have 10 more.
Yep.
Wow, might I actually get the Dreadnought?
Yeah, you only had like a few ones left, I think.
Yeah, he did take a bunch of mortals. It's true.
Yeah. I don't know what he did with the his
matter
bikes.
what.
Did he shoot
That
the
is
bikes?
You can pile in.
I didn't even see him roll.
Bring in Gilliman out. It's going to help you a bunch.
I'm going to go 2 CP. That on my turn. What am I spending CP on my turn? Maybe a reroll. I'm going to go 3 again. I'm just going to reroll the 5.
Thinking about what you need CP
Letting
for
me
your
go?
next turn,
No, I'm gonna
very
reroll
important.
the 5 up.
Especially in Space Marines, I would argue that they're a very CP-dependent
The
army
Dreadnought
to function.
has gone down. Dead
Yeah.
Dreadnought.
Nice, get some
Hell,
no frizz.
monkeys.
Not bad. I do think Gulliman might put an absolute
and
beating on
fighting.
those Gene Stealers though.
He's going to kill a couple of them, but they do have an invuln, so
Yep, you're
he
good.
might spike a few. We'll see. How many attacks does Gilliman get with his
Two,
sweep?
Are you 2 on those guys?
10 or something?
I'm currently 10 on here.
I mean, you're
I
2, right?
do not know, to be honest.
He may not kill the whole
Oh,
squad.
he's
We'll see.
10. He's 4.
Ah, okay.
Scouts.
And if he does kill him, he maybe just recycles them.
It is
14 on the sweep?
expensive,
Damn.
though.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Force. 2 AP ones.
5s.
1 apiece.
1 wound.
Nice. Nope, that's cool.
Nothing. G-Man will sweep.
G-Man!
2s. Woo! I need it. 2s.
Strength 8 on the sweep?
Yep.
Awesome.
So that'll be 8 invulns.
I'm just going to grab these.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 damage.
Ready? Yahtzee. Oh, not quite.
Kill 6 of them.
Just
7.
all die.
He rolled 9 dice there, I think. I thought it
Still
was
enough.
8.
Still enough to get up.
There's 4, and we'll take sleepy.
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
All right, there you go.
Cool.
And now the scouts get
So
to finish the
that'll
job.
give you a point of no prisoners.
Oh,
Are they not
Scouts.
swinging?
Did they not fight?
And battle lines.
Are they so tired that they've
And
just forgotten
extend
entire
slot
units
kiss.
exist?
That's what it feels like to me.
There's on over there.
That's exactly how it feels to me. But he has successfully stopped the
I
scouts
go to
from
2 CP. You'll go to
going back into the sky.
True, true,
and
true.
I will clock it over to myself.
Oh, they did swing. Okay, they did a damage.
Fred, that's Sean Naden.
Excellent.
Oh, they did swing. Thank you, guys.
I'll get 10 primary.
Where's Sean Naden?
Someone was asking who 40K Jesus is
Oh,
in the chat.
sure, Nate.
Yeah.
Celestis dead. Nothing
weren't
fully
supposed
dead
to.
yet on the
Storm
GSC side.
Sabotage. That's a
Well,
great
that's a good first turn
combination
for the host of Ascension. Ascending to
there. We shall
greatness.
do that.
I'm gonna sit down because I'm the
Alright, top of
oldest
two
guy in
coming
the
up.
room, probably.
Storm Hostile and Sabotage.
So he needs a
That's what everybody says.
That's not bad.
That look good for
Sabotage
56,
is an
right?
action.
Yeah,
This
not
Space
even.
Marine list doesn't really enjoy actions. However,
vampire,
he does have the little
Aren't you advantage
ATV, which is
I
not
think I'm
bad
just
at
gonna
that
call it
kind of
Right,
stuff.
right.
As well as the
You're
lone
saying
op
things, it's in
lieutenant.
English. I'm sure I know what it means.
The Space Marines are currently holding this
oops.
one, so he can't get Storm Hostile in the easy place there.
No, he'd have to go and take it away from the
Down
Gene
here.
Stealers.
So all my
Yeah,
first
there you
oath
go.
will still be there. You'll keep first oath on them. Because line to him is all the way there.
Yeah, there's 2 Benefictuses. I just don't have them in my
Check it
software
out,
yet.
will be them. Cool.
But you're correct.
And let's move some models.
Solo says there's a Sabotage pocket in the middle bottom ruin. That's good to know.
Middle, bottom row.
There you go.
6 is great.
It only
And
took you 3
advance to
times.
Yeah, as long as the entire unit
5.
is outside,
So
you
14
know, you have like a
is his
single
max.
model do it in there. It's quite doable.
So
I also don't
That's
understand
10.
why that unit is on the second, unless they're technically on the ground floor.
I think they're on the
put them
ground
on. What in your army
Yeah, but-
benefits if I'm on an objective?
I don't think they'd
These
fit.
dudes over here,
They get reroll wins.
I mean, the banner guy wouldn't,
And
right?
they're,
He's-
No,
they
I
have
meant
last cannons though, right?
bases.
it's demolition.
Oh, I see. Eh,
Range.
It's all good.
Quarter
They're
range.
tired.
You
They're
can
tired.
3-inch, 6-inch.
6-inch deep strike.
and
I'd be
double bump.
wounding that thing on 5s by re-rolling everything.
So I just won't go.
So it's good to kill them, but you
up
need
to
to
you.
make that charge really to make it work.
Yeah, because you have to take it away.
Gene Stealer Colt already playing mind games with you.
That's going to be tough. What's up, Gerardo? Good to see you, man. Camera shot. Yeah.
Bike is just going to advance on.
He's like,
Especially
I'm
if we had
here
an
in case-
extendable
That's
lens.
So no matter what, I've already claimed it.
I knock enough models around without that, Scary.
Unless you
It's
charge
okay. I don't need to. Don't give me that power. You don't want that. What's up, Old Wolf? Good to see you, man.
He's over here talking about rules.
All right, Ballistus will be off your 6-inch deep strike line here. Or a Vindicator will be.
Hey, Deacon,
So you
what's up,
can't
man?
deep strike 6 and last cannon it.
Unless
know
you
what,
go
that-
into the building.
That's
Well,
not cool.
some of us don't. Half of us do.
They are just going to chill. This guy.
It's not easy to play against Gene Stealer Cult.
Yes.
Does anything in deep strike shoot and scoop?
No.
Yeah, no worries, man.
So we're going to 6-inch zone.
Listen, you guys watching the stream have real jobs where you put in a lot of hours too from time to time. It's no big deal, man.
Just stand in the middle. That's easy.
Happy to do it.
I don't need nor want to stand in the middle.
Oh, Old Wolf, you
you
should
got
come
it.
by next time.
He
Say
has
hi,
automatic
for
reactive
sure.
move if you go within 9.
He comes closer.
No, he's got 2, Gustavo.
So smart play there with the lieutenant,
that
making
sword
sure
he's
that
holding
the
looks like
entire
the one that,
objective is
stabbed
covered with a
Boris
6-inch
and
bubble to
started
prevent
this
the
whole
Gene
mess.
Stealers from coming in and touching it from deep strike.
And he's also positioned well where he can reactive move behind a wall
Was
if
that
he
called the
wants
Anna
to save
thing,
him.
something like that?
What?
However,
Range?
he has pinned his model there. If he reactive moves
But not
from
within
something,
line
he
of
opens
sight.
the objective
No,
up
yes.
to
Sure.
being dropped on.
Sure. Yeah, there's one round tomorrow, Old Wolf, about on the same starting time with that GW is
Am I
streaming for the
blind?
finals.
1 second. Sorry, I might be blind. I can barely see it. So there is your thing. Am I? Oh no, I do need.
No,
okay,
yeah, there
there,
we go.
100%. I'm like, am I being
There you go.
blind?
Yeah, I didn't want to got you when you started
No.
shooting. I'm going to go, eh.
In that case, we're just gonna go all the way across. Take its full.
But now the guns can't see it. Now you're shooting out of your exhaust.
Good thing my butt's got great aim.
I remember, Pepperidge Farm, remember the day where you had to shoot from the gun. If the gun was on the other side of the tank, it just didn't shoot.
Yeah, that's a good change. I'm glad they don't do that anymore.
He might as well go in advance.
40K has gone through this interesting transition where it used to be like a simulation
could
kind of a
one-shot
game, and now it's
anything.
more of a game kind of a
What?
game.
It's a board game.
Back
Yeah,
like
it's a board game now.
6th edition.
Oh yeah, when they
I
had
do miss
those
third
explosion
edition.
rules.
Yeah, it
And
was
fourth
like
and
armor on different sides of tanks, and if you roll,
When you had to pay for every bolt pistol.
something else,
Yeah,
the
I
tank
started in
just
5th.
exploded.
I remember armor face.
That sounds.
Yeah,
So
you
they're
could,
going to
like,
be 18
fun.
each
Take
other.
away guns off
12,
the tank, making
9.
them mobile. It was
No, Bradley, I'm not streaming
thematic,
the
but it
teams.
just took a long time to play a game.
Cool.
Yeah, that too. All the templates and no, it's not over.
They will
Yes,
tow
it
on.
is.
This guy. Go see
you-
that thing.
Are you trying to vindicate me? I feel so vindicated now.
Scouts are just going to fall back 1 inch again.
After the whole day, I finally feel vindicated. I owe it all to you, Conan.
You're welcome.
There's still time for humor, even when you're tired and have been playing for 20,000
Cool. Leave my
hours.
captain room to charge right into there.
What, you fell back? Oh, you made room for somebody. Okay.
The scouts fell back. The captain's going to charge into where they were.
Gilliman's just staying right there. Yeah, I ain't scared.
I'm
Actually, no,
scared.
he probably is going to fall back.
Oh, okay.
He just,
Gilliman falling back. Well,
He has to.
So he is-
To be
has
fair.
to get off the
Just
template
doesn't
of the
need
terrain,
fake
Yeah.
Gilliman.
or get
That's not the real
nuked
Gilliman.
by guys coming in
The
and
real
shooting
Gilliman,
him to
please
death.
stand up.
Ultramarines are also famous for running away.
By the way,
That's-
that's a-
that was their army rule for most of the
no, this
history
is
of
the
40K.
30
They're all
Rogal Dorn for my
cowards.
Imperial Hosts.
So that's Rogel Doran. So
Yes.
what kind of rules does he have?
Turns out the same as Rabute.
Oh, wow. Who knew?
You know, if you come on down to Lamarte's, I can get you some Rabute cream.
Cool.
Cure up all those things that ail you.
Let's start shooting. Vindicator's going first.
This is the kind of highbrow
be the entire
conversation
game.
you have.
Yes, yes.
8 rounds
That's all
into
you
an
put in
event.
the tune-in.
5 becomes 6 shots.
What are you shooting at?
Bikes.
Bikes. -1.
Yep. What's their, sorry, before I do anything else, what's their toughness?
4.
Or save?
5.
So AP3 already, no matter what, goes.
Sure thing.
So, yeah, you're not getting saves. Cool.
Yep. And Rusted Claw, you can give him a 4-up invul. But this ain't Rusted Claw.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and use his Hunter Killer here.
Okay. From here?
Him.
Yeah, sure.
Hunter killering
So-
into the bikes.
Might as well. It's not going to do anything.
You just need to get rid of them when you have them.
Yeah, that's
Rest
true.
on for
Yeah.
So you don't have to like feel like an idiot for not using them the whole game later.
There's also no, just use them if you got them.
Yeah.
You know, and not like that, you don't have to worry about it.
2s.
Plus, it is a
Four
multi-wound
goes straight
unit,
through,
so
one
you
of my
might as
wound
well
saves against
shoot
that.
him.
Let's just start right. Chaw.
4. Dead.
Dead. Awesome.
And then
Alive.
Oh, 1
I will
damage.
free strap.
That
You want
feels fantastic. Another one.
Okay.
No, he got him. CP strat.
that? Alive.
Okay.
Wow.
So one
Not
more dead.
super efficient.
Yep.
D6 damage. That's what
I
happens.
pulled it off and then
Yep,
you rolled a
you're
1.
good. And then that Stormbolter.
Nope. I might. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna be pretty exhausted
save.
tomorrow, so
3 regular
I might
saves.
just walk around for
Any
fun.
AP?
Are they toughness 4? Oh, +1 to wound and then the oath
One
target.
piece.
Yeah.
I forget that Ultramarines still get that.
Back to me.
Yes, they do.
So silly.
This Ballistus or Vindicator. The Ballistus. Do everything into them.
All right. I'll take this as Gilliman, but if you start calling that a Vindicator, we're going to have a fight.
Piddly,
Oh,
guy on
fisticuffs.
1.
Gloves off, shirts over the head. Let's go.
I mean, of course.
All right.
Nope, doesn't matter. Missiles. 6 up.
Oh,
you told me to.
they made that save.
We might have to be a little bit more quiet now
Too
because
dead,
the
sure.
background noise is gone. The players can overhear us
Analyzing
analyzing their
Just tell me what it
plays.
is. The gun.
You know, high-level analysis we're doing.
I know.
Yeah,
I didn't say
absolutely.
missiles in last cannon.
That's why I tried to mix in a little bit of
I didn't say
jargon.
Last, yeah. Only gun last.
Yeah,
So
sure.
you're good.
I
My
know.
fault.
I know it's fine, and I
Yeah.
don't really care. But
100%. You're
the
good.
people at home watching might want to know.
Nothing here. He'll just do everything here.
It seems a bit excessive.
I
But
can
go
not
ahead.
roll it if you want.
Let's just see what it does.
This is sustained 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fred, that sounds pretty nasty. Thanks for sacrificing your body for science.
100% hits.
There you go. Strength is a bunch.
0
the
gram
light.
fat
Dude.
strawberry cheesecake
AP.
yogurt.
Ha!
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You're 5 of save?
Yes.
Cool.
It is the semifinals.
You're gonna have like cover. On
I'm definitely
five
gonna have
of 'em.
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one loud laugh.
That was,
Why
yeah,
are
someone's
you
having a good
re-rolling
time.
that?
Someone's having a fantastic
Oh,
time.
that's
So-
a good reason.
Save 3.
I'll have what she's
12 hits was 9 saves then.
I was
Oh,
just gonna
sorry.
grab
I hear you, man.
yeah.
My bad.
Just for speed of the game, I was just gonna grab them. So no AP so first.
Yeah.
His table looks fantastic.
It's about right.
Plus
That's
three.
really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus what?
Plus 3 devs, 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
3, 8. I didn't know what they
No,
ate.
yeah. It's 3 both.
That's all the guns
No,
over
no,
here,
no.
right?
That's the first time.
Oh.
I see you.
I thought he only had one gun. I mean, I see little.
Before these die, we got, what are these
3
things?
AP,
These are
1.
neophytes, right?
Correct.
5s.
2 arms,
Good
neophytes,
talk.
toughness 3.
Cool. Blitz.
More arms means more toughness.
One dead neophyte squad. That's 5. One of the 10 men. Sorry.
1 5 up. He's dead.
Oh, I tried to. You said 5 up, but it didn't listen. Did you
missiles.
not hear him?
That's
Go back in your
profile.
box.
8 becomes.
That was of course the Reaper. That was the Reaper nuking 10 neophytes. Like it
Yeah.
was nothing.
Yeah.
That just happens.
Overkill is the best kind
Please
of
again.
kill.
That is the best kind of kill.
Yep.
AP?
zero.
AP 0? 4s?
2.
Kills 1?
Yep. He's it.
2 are dead.
Piddlies.
And some gene stealers.
4 more 4 ups.
Tailor-made to kill most things.
Yeah, most
Just
infantry.
dead.
Yeah.
Would you like to strat them or anything? I guess they're an infantry model.
What now?
Would you like to strat them or anything?
You know
have
what?
To stop and offer you.
I might, because you have the objective anyway. You can't charge me. And it is something to have, so yes.
Okay, down to 0.
Because they won't have to do a battle shock test.
Yep, until they come in. No, you have 2.5.
That's right.
Please put a wound marker there,
Yes.
so we know.
So they're there for action monkeys now.
Okay. So Robin saves
Still on
that
them?
unit with the return to the shadows or
me now?
whatever it is.
Captain-
He just has a little
no, I
pocket
just-
unit now for the rest of the game.
Yeah, pretty nice.
Yeah.
Boink.
Space Marines had already taken the objective with the Mario Kart, so
5
no reason
power
to
fists.
fight over it.
5 power fists.
Makes
Looks
sense.
like he's only got 2 hands.
However, this detachment of
We
Steelers
involved?
does really enjoy having
If you insist,
stratagems.
I will do it.
So unless only having one in the next turn is going to be a little bit of a tougher if he wants to
Sword.
do a lot of damage.
Wait, now,
next
how
turn.
can he have 5 fists
Extra
and a
attacks.
sword?
Nothing.
This is like a 7-armed guy.
2 get to punch me back.
And we will.
Okay, the Gene
No
Stealers
ones,
lived at
please.
least on this
There's
side.
2 of them.
It's quite handy.
T6, so 5s, all the 5s.
Good talk.
Good talk.
Back to me.
GW stream in the final works better.
So I will storm for 4.
You go over.
GW stream in the final.
Kiddo. Hang out over
People
there.
were asking in the chat.
Oh yeah,
And
but that's on Saturday.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Done?
I forgot to sabotage, I guess.
Listen on.
Wow, fatigue is really getting
It's
these
very.
guys.
It's
I mean, they fell back.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are going
Command
to
point.
pitch that.
Hey.
What is that?
That's getting an extra command point
From?
Okay.
from being over here touching us.
Okay. I didn't know they had that rule. You're good.
List is dead. That one 10-man
I'm
unit of
pitching
neophytes
technology.
died in the middle.
Okay.
And that's it,
That's it.
actually.
Yeah, that's all it's
Considering
done.
it's
So go
been
to the
2
next round.
turns, I will say, not having killed more than 1 unit for like Gene Steal called
Oh, look at that.
tends to start
You pitched it
spiraling
over to
pretty
myself.
heavily. But
Yeah.
Gladius Space
All right, now I
Marines
got. This is the
do
third
an
turn.
insane amount of damage if they want to.
Yeah.
You will get no points on primary.
Only these count.
Only mid no man's.
0 for
Well,
primary,
fine. That's
though.
pretty mean of you.
I mean, he doesn't have to be aggressive if
this
the
is
Gene Stealer's
round 2.
just not going for the middle, right?
Yeah.
0 on primary, you can't. Yep. You got Bring It Down and Sabotage this turn.
Yep.
Bottom of 2.
Yep.
I got him kind of stuck. Honestly, that's not a good place to
I feel
be.
like Gene Stealer cults should get Sabotage for free when they draw it, because that's like their whole thing. Samuel Arno. Sorry, brother. Samuel Arno. I'm sorry.
Samuel Arno.
Thank you for the 20
Well, we can do this at least.
I appreciate you, man.
Who's getting models?
We can't say words.
No.
No.
Let's throw them on. It's smart to put him on the scouts, but Gilliman! Fuck that dude, he doesn't take any.
No more mortals.
You shouldn't have said it.
I
smart.
said it so loudly.
You said it.
I wanted it to be
Every
emphatic.
time you say that, that means that's what's going to happen.
Right, I wanted it to be emphatic though. All right.
When you're tired, this
I
is
think,
fantastic because I've
unfortunately,
been
you
in
guys
this
just have
mental
to-
state.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome
Like-
to see
yeah.
from the not having to do it
I had to be
part of
able
the
to do-
table.
They're just kind of trapped.
1 second. I just want to see.
Yelling at your dice is confirmed to work, by the way. It's just science, guys. Going for the
So
Rambo.
we know that doesn't get them on. No, that should. So you would be out of 6 with them. So an additional 4 would.
He wants
put
to
you
be within
out of
12, but outside of 9 if he
seven
can.
with
I-
about-
something from them.
If
Or
wants
he-
to
maybe he
shoot-
doesn't
I
really
think he wants
care
to
about shooting.
grenade. So he wants to sort of finish the move, grenade, and because it happens at the same
get
time,
to
he can grenade him before he.
Oh,
moves
is that
away.
right? I didn't know that. That's cool.
We know he's tucked in there like that.
Yeah. So he
We
has to
go
go straight to
straight
the left
across.
for 5, right?
See, chat.
Four,
Playing bad armies makes you
four.
better at
Looks
40k.
great.
It's just that's true.
And then
I have
it's
living proof sitting
12.
next to me right here.
Oh yeah, no problem.
So one model will get.
Not to insinuate that Drukari are bad.
all I need.
Scary, I
You know what?
apologize.
I'm a big boy. I
And
can
I'm
take
just
it.
gonna-
They don't have assault, right?
Huh?
Do they have
We
assault?
should
he's
all just be
advanced.
thanking our lucky
But I
stars
can still
that
bomb.
Scary doesn't play like.
I don't believe you
Regular
can bomb
advance.
when you
Bomb works on
advance.
advance rolls.
Oh yeah,
don't
when you
think
can't.
so.
Yeah, when you
Charge.
advance,
I don't
you
think
definitely
you
can't
can.
I
grenade.
mean,
I don't know
advance
if you
and
can.
fall back. Sorry.
I believe he cannot grenade if he advances.
You definitely can't grenade if you advance. But
But
Yeah.
no shooting and scooting.
Then again, I think he's going to grenade anyway.
What's the name of those units again?
Oh, at least, so there you go. He's checking it. He's going to find out whether he can or cannot.
4?
6.
I hope he's checking it.
2 over there.
Yeah.
Feel no pains? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I wish I could say something. But
That's
that's
really fucking good.
it is what
It's
it
not
is.
bad.
Unless it's allowed on advance rolls. But
He's not dead. What? He's on 1.
no, Ross,
Come
you're,
on, man.
you're,
Work
you're,
with
you're
me.
good, man.
And then I am
Running
you
away.
Yeah, I'm going to do my reactive move.
Sure, get the hell out of
Probably.
here.
I'll talk it back to me again. You don't have Storm or Sabo.
is that a
Or
9?
You don't have Storm or anything.
No.
So you having the objective doesn't matter.
Not for this turn.
Oh, so can when it advances. Very nice. See, I learned
The
something new
bikes
today.
can, not the regular strat. But yeah.
Oh, the grenade. No, you can't with grenade strap. I meant there is not technically grenade. It's something else.
I have no way to get plus OC on him. I'm never. You OC 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm never out OCing. Probably just stop anything annoying from happening. Nothing in there Overwatch's specials. You just try and roll 6s, no flamers.
No flamers, no whammies. Yeah. But I'm thinking about changing those missiles to, the lasers to flamers just because 2 shots at hit on 4s is kind of swinging.
I don't think he actually
Yeah,
picked an
Tobias,
objective.
he never
From the
even
objective?
remembered to
Sure.
make one.
All right. I move that.
You have 2 units left on board.
All of this has
I
got to
said
come
on
now.
board.
Yeah. All of this has got to come now. All right. So
It doesn't have to come now.
I got to bring some stuff
You
down.
got time.
Yeah, Thor, I did.
Bring some stuff
It's
down.
a Patreon recording. So.
I'm fine just hanging out with your captain as long as I can kill those guys. Those a-holes right there. Getting an egg on Gilliman's not easy because you've hidden him.
In fact, it's not possible.
Yeah, like I said.
Yeah, no, he knew you didn't want to be there.
I wonder if he's going to fold back those
I
steamers.
can try to kill that.
Sure. There's some line down here.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's plenty of.
Yep. Yeah, no, you can just line models
Plenty
over
of
there.
space.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can't argue that for sure.
It's the same amount of points though. It's 2 points and 2 points, right? For bringing it down.
Yes. Nothing in here is more than 2 points.
Yeah. least maybe I can make a lucky charge. Kind of need to do that. Definitely need to kill him. All right.
Yeah, this is setting up the go turn. Usually takes probably the most amount of time if you play Genes to the Cults. The one turn you need to make sure that it hurts.
In theory, you save the time during deployment
revive kind of army
that you spend here, because this is basically deployment phase Mark II, right?
Mark II, correct.
But yeah.
This is a 20-man with Laz chick.
Yes, he decided not to reactive the lieutenant to force the Gene Stealers to not put extra models on that
Yeah,
objective.
that's what Scary was talking about earlier. Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, just make sure you're. Yep, he's good.
Which does mean now that the neophytes will be able to jump
out
down
of sight?
and shoot the lieutenant
In line of sight.
In line of sight.
as well. Because they'll be able to get models within 12.
Hmm?
Here, let me 1 second. I will come and do this very nice and
You know
not
what?
shaky by balancing
Look,
on the arm.
I'll just. No, I can't. I gotta solve it this way.
So that is your line.
We're gonna put him here. Good?
Yes, you can get one model on there for sure.
That's all I need. That's all I need. No, I actually need a whole lot more than that.
Yes, he does need more than that.
She is wholly within there. Damn, I should have moved a hair that way.
Oh yeah, because now you can get shot on that angle from. With
Just
Oh,
the
this is
one
No.
last
This
cannon
is 20.
from the.
No.
He has a last cannon. That,
Yeah.
that model.
Sadly,
That
a
model
bunch
is
of
armed with a
bodies.
multi-shot
Bunch of useless
last
stuff.
Yeah,
cannon.
it's a
It's
brain bullets, man.
overkill, really,
Brain
what they're
bullets.
doing, but that's okay.
That's the
That's okay. That's
whatever, the bio whatever thingy. What's it called? This
The
thing.
biophagus. Or no,
that is.
no, the brain dude.
You know
Yeah,
what,
what's the
somebody
brain
else-
dude
you
called?
gotta go there. Thank you.
His list is up there, isn't it?
Yeah, but I have the wrong name for this in the thing. It's the one that I have named wrong.
Bio.
Benefactus. that's what it is.
Benefactus.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, yeah, that's the Benefactus, right? I think it is. Thanks,
Xenos
guys.
scum
you
is
wanna
the
overstop
operating
everything?
denominator.
No, you're like
here.
no. That was quick.
You guys gotta be careful. We have one of those Xenos lovers sitting right
Can't
next to me. He's gonna,
prove anything. There's no video evidence whatsoever.
right.
Gotta come over here and do with that. I don't want to.
Benny and the Jets.
I just got to.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's too much. It's
Yeah.
just too much.
It's called telekinesis, Brother
Yeah.
Tobias.
That's why we're here, right?
It's got the power to move you.
You're not half bad yourself, evidently.
I just got lucky.
So that's going to be your 9.
So let's go ahead and do the 6 here.
Okay, down to 1 CP.
Yes. Now I can go wherever I want, man.
I will slide this under your bike,
Bike sliders.
and there's 6 from him.
Well, we're fine. We can see from here.
Is that another
Here, I will
benefactus?
Yep.
hold your line.
Another Laz cannon lady.
Yeah, you gotta
I think we agree
make
with that.
sure you
Yep.
move him into play.
Glad you're enjoying it, Brooke.
I guess Robin's really trying to go for a death blow.
You
here,
ignore cover
I
anyway,
believe.
so
I do.
Yes, Mark, this is
I got
Scary,
all the
who was made famous by beating you at LVO.
Hello, Mark.
No one really knew who he was before he
you don't ignore him.
triumphed against Mark Jackson
You're not
in
that.
January.
No.
Must have
I've
felt
never
nice
been
getting that win over Mark at LVO.
Oh, you know what? I
It's a
have
highlight of your career.
multiple skulls now. They're all Blood Angel skulls.
On him.
And I've glued them into all my bases to remember that epic moment
Yeah.
of glory and pain.
I love you, Mark. Good to see you, man.
Be there.
Not as
You
needed.
gotta be there.
3 Laz, 1 special gun. 2 Laz, 2 special guns.
4 special.
Oh, that is a Delac model.
I have those
Oh,
for my
that's so
Tyranids, actually.
cool.
Yeah, it's the Delac Spiker.
It's all
One of the
fake.
I love
coolest models.
Necromunda.
It's kind
I love finding like random models that
Yeah.
that are just perfect. for that
Necromunda
sort of
has
stuff.
so many cool models, man.
You should really make sure the base is on the table.
Yeah, true. True.
I know. How dare he?
Going there.
This guy, Chet.
I'm breaking Joe.
Matthew, thanks
I
for
gotta
the
do some
20 bucks.
sabotaging, right?
Thank you, Matthew.
I mean, we don't have to,
Appreciate you, man.
You do not.
but it is part of the game.
I'll never be invited ever again.
No, you're doing great, man.
There you go.
Yep.
Don't forget to like
Looks great.
the video,
We'll
everyone.
declare sabotage.
Is that what I want to do? Probably, yeah. I think so. All right.
I think you still got more stuff in reserves. This is not
He's got
everything.
tons of stuff.
Yeah.
You said he had 2 Acolyte units as well, which usually have a bunch of flamers and stuff.
Into that thing.
It's just he can't really get to that Reaper. So I think he's going more for, you know, the Gravis Captain and the Scouts, which is good. Getting rid of pieces that score points. That's always a useful part. Getting rid of the Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Trying to get rid of the Bike, which forces the Space Marine player to then
He's even
use things like a Vindicator or a Ballistus Dreadnought to like do containment or things like that. So he's taking away his scoring pieces.
All right.
Charles, any chance of being streaming the USA Charity Cup in Vegas? Is that next weekend?
I'm fine no matter who wins.
No,
the game.
unfortunately, I'm not.
That's fair. It's been a nice day. No complaints there.
Those guys.
Wish I could.
These guys can shoot.
I'm streaming a charity event in 2 weeks for
So they're not going to shoot.
Battle to End Alzheimer's in
So we're going to put all
Maryland.
the stuff that can see the tank into the tank.
Okay.
Everything else is going to go here.
Thanks for the support, man.
So this line and these 3.
I was really
Seems
lucky
great.
to.
We're going to spin the last CP.
I think of my 40 events last year, I was able to do 4 or 5 weekends where I donated
So I'm
everything
gonna
to
do crack.
charity. It was,
No,
it was,
That's awesome.
Talk to me for this. I need to know.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 2 Lazes.
so thank
2
you guys.
lasses,
And
2
AP4.
cracks, 2 seismic
So-
cannons, and
2 cracks. What's their profile?
it's strength 9.
I drive about 800 miles a week.
AP
Or,
Two goes to 3?
Number
On
2 goes to
average.
3.
Okay. D6 or D3?
D3.
D3. The grav cannons.
Seismic cannons are strength 6. It'll be AP2. D3.
And these 3 piddly guys.
Piddly guns. And then you've got 4 last cannon shots.
Thinking about armor of
2 at
contempt, I
strength
guess.
10, 2 at strength 12.
Cool. So I am going to go ahead and free strat AOC.
AOC, she's in Congress. What are you talking about? What are you, a Bernie bro?
No.
We got a Bernie bro over here. All right, cracks. Good talk.
And this is why they don't have audio on the Games Workshop stream.
Seismic.
It would be a shame if people found out that human beings play Warhammer, wouldn't it? It's crazy.
I know, right? What is this madness? With different
Okay.
Yeah,
points of
it's
view
crazy.
that all do
I
the
mean,
same thing and have something in common.
The whole business
How
would just
dare
crumble.
we?
It would crumble at the foundation.
Between 10 and 12 Laz.
Piddly shots.
Okay. Well, we're saving the best for last.
Right.
So that's 2 saves.
3
Are
saves.
the Laz sustained as well?
Everything's sustained.
From.
Dropping
From
down.
reserves.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she gives lethals. That's what it is.
She, you mean Big Head Todd?
Take it, Todd.
Ha ha! 14 damage. All right, Baby Laz. Baby Laz. Wounding.
On a 5. That
All right, 2 at AP4.
goes to 3, 5 ups.
Yeah, me too, Brentley.
I will take 1.
I don't have any CP to reroll.
Go to 8.
I don't have any CP to reroll.
Wait, is that on the Mario Kart?
Those actually do hit, but they're not sustained or lethal.
Oh, she's better.
Yeah, she's better. 3s.
Oh, that was on the
More
Vindicator.
involved.
5 ups?
5 ups.
Wow, going after the Vindicator.
Oh, yeah.
I will just go ahead and see.
Vindicators are. You have to kill the Vindicators.
33% chance.
Yeah, but how?
Dead, I think.
Another one.
Oh
It's
my
actually 2.
goodness
Those were
gracious.
plus
I know.
1
I've been
each.
doing
Yeah,
them as
okay.
2. You told me they were.
I did a
last.
total of 5 damage.
Yes.
Awesome.
Wow.
Oh, you
Ladies
don't
and
want to
gentlemen,
bounce
that's
off
how
of
you
something
play
like
Warhammer.
that.
All right.
MA area.
Just gonna kill the
What,
shit out of those scouts.
Massachusetts?
You want me to roll?
Bruins? I'm going to be in Maryland in a couple weeks.
In this instance, actually, yes.
Yeah, you see my rolls. I don't blame you.
In New York a couple
All
weeks
right,
after that.
So it's going to be 20 piddly guns. So that's 6.
Because like I get 3 ups against
10.
these is why.
So here you go. Here's the first part.
4's hit.
Yes.
Okay.
5
So 5 lethals,
and 5s.
6 saves.
6 3s.
3 ups. I will lose a guy and a wound.
Then we have
Shoddy.
Mr. Pistol. And
Yeah, they do ignore cover when they drop. That's just something they probably both forgot because they're so tired.
I don't know. It could be strength 4. And then torrent.
I don't know. I can't tell you GSC profiles.
It doesn't matter.
T4 still.
6s.
Yeah, that's it, Fred.
One cock.
Battleman Alzheimer's. Yep.
Ha, take that. Nothing.
What a cock.
It'd be cool if he came out, man.
Motherfucker.
I'd love to see those sisters in person.
Now the bikes will shoot at the same dudes.
Scouts.
Yep. Sniper.
Still trying to kill some scouts here.
Did he hit? Oh my God, the sniper hit. Can he wound though?
Oh yeah, they're Ashway Nomads. That's right.
I have a wounded scout.
Nice.
I should mark that.
Crack. What you call me? That one won't wound. Yeah, there you go. AP2.
Not that. I have a guy in 1 wound.
Yeah, he's dead.
By the way, did you see this logo someone gave me?
I've got 2 cracks.
Danny DeVito as a gene stealer.
The gang conquers the Imperium.
Straight 9,
Yeah.
so probably.
That is one gunslinging, torta eating genius.
I have a scout on 1.
Joe, do you have 2 wounds on each of these dice?
What?
2 1s on the red dice.
Okay.
All right, hey man, it's still fun. They do get to shoot and move though. So we will do that, and do that.
There we go. Let's see. Everybody right now.
I didn't kill enough of
Look
it.
at that. Oh my goodness, what are you doing with that?
You're 3, and I'm 3.
Should be 4.
Oh yeah.
I just bumped him off when I pulled the guy.
Oh, now he's moving models. He's
I
moving
am a dirty
models.
cheater.
Moving
Oh.
models. I don't know about
Nice.
that.
Oh, look at him.
You'll have to
Look
tell
at me
me.
go.
I didn't see it.
Gunslinging, torta eating jeans cult. Yeah,
So now
bling
it's
bling.
this.
Yummy, yummy.
So
It's,
anyway, he started blasting.
And
as much as I
and
love
started chewing.
Another
Oh,
spot
first
where
off, I got a
what's-
hazard check. We're good. Thank God. I was
Which
waiting
one's
on
got hazardous?
his shots?
Big brain?
Yeah.
Is this another big brain?
Yeah. All right, let's just put everything but big brain into the.
And then, so anything going him?
Oh yeah, we got to kill you. That's
Those
right.
are
So these.
the gang conquers the Imperium is what it says. I think
Oh.
some guys from who run a tournament out here.
right.
They
All right.
gave them to me.
Those will.
Oh, it's a
We'll see that
magnet
first.
too. That's cool.
One of them's a
And
magnet.
everything
Yeah.
else going here?
Neat.
Sure.
Okay.
Except for the big brain
Which is going?
to your dreadnought.
The dread. Yes,
Yep.
because you measured that.
Right. Okay. Here we go. Having fun.
Stealth?
Sounds good.
Oh, this
Is he a
the
character?
Lieutenant.
No, yes.
So the force
You have +1 to hit,
against characters,
and you hit on 4's base?
but no wounds. They hit on force base.
Okay,
yes.
so they're good.
And then the torrent.
He only has 1 wound though. He has 1 wound left.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
On
All right,
Rambo,
big-
he has
big
1
brain.
wound left.
I believe so.
1 hit. 1 wound.
Strength 12?
Yeah, it's not gonna.
Damage?
That's like the 5th one he's rolled for damage in his shooting phase.
Hey,
It is
I'm
what
gonna
it is.
start a
There's nothing you can do about it.
For new dice?
To buy Joe some new dice.
Damn, bruh.
All right, so I've
Blue
got.
stays winning, kids.
That was rough.
It is what it is. Hey, that's what you pay
All right,
for
this-
when you
this is
come
2
to
times
8
into the
rounds.
ATV.
Yeah.
The dice just stab you in the gut.
Watch a grown man break down in
ATV is
tears
not a
because of math cubes turning up as 1 instead of a 6.
What's that say?
You know,
Not on 5s this.
Same amount of
more than
it can
T5,
show up as a 6 as many times as it shows up as a 1.
True.
Doesn't actually change
So far.
AP?
this
And no AP on
the
this.
average whatever you roll.
Yes, Eric, I'm very excited. Very excited.
Take it.
Down to 7?
Gotcha now. Baby lasers. And a 3. So 2 at AP3.
5 ups. Both go through. Damage?
2 1s, watch. No.
No,
well,
finally turned it around.
Where was
that
that
will
when I was
kill
shooting a
the.
tank?
That's stopping the primary score, which would be nice.
Yeah, get out of here, Mario Kart.
And hazard. Oh, thank God. I was just waiting on another one. Well, sir, that did not go as planned, but it did
So
go.
in Deep Strike, you have another 20?
Another 20, another 10, and these 2 dudes, and now these guys.
Which characters with the 20?
The reroll everything.
To wound.
Reroll everything to hit.
Everything to hit.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but all he lost there was the Mario Kart, right? Just
Correct.
the ATV.
You fight
Correct. I would have expected those scouts to die.
Scouts,
But,
combi lieutenant,
that you get to.
maybe
Apparently,
a
it
vindicator.
just didn't happen.
Yeah,
Cowards.
that hurts, man.
It does.
Shot and moved.
But it offsets the fact that Space Marine didn't really do much in the first 2 turns.
Yeah, true.
So now we're in the bottom half. 3, 4, 5.
Extra attacks. They hit. 4s. 2 more ones. They're dead.
They're dead.
I will not pile into the bikes.
You sure?
Yes.
Gene Stealer's down.
Do you have
finally.
fallback and shoot in this army?
No. Nothing cool like that. This is the least
But
cool army.
he does have
Joking, of course.
kill models in
All right,
combat,
didn't bring it down.
forcing a coherency check
Sabotage
to
yet.
kill all the models that
Having a
are
rough
in
time,
combat to then be out of combat. Yeah. So you don't
That's
have to-
spicy.
Yeah, so unless you tag the characters,
Flamer and
Okay.
you're never safe.
out of 12. Cool.
That's
Got it.
that's nice. I like that tech.
Yeah, Innis did that to me. It was
I'm gonna walk
That's some
toward-
big brain shit. right
something
there.
I knew
Right.
and then I forgot and then I relearned the hard way.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta keep sabotage.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Toss,
Top
bring
of
it up.
3.
Bring it down. No CP because you got one for turn.
I guess so. I don't even know how many I have right now.
0.
0? Okay.
Yeah. You spent both.
Sure I did.
I'm going to go to 4. I did spend 1. I didn't mark it here. You'll get 1. We're going to the battle round. I'm only going to get a 5 this time. Because
Yeah, I thought I beat
and
you
no
here,
one over
but
there.
you cheated.
I would have just doubled my
You just
OC.
moved you.
You're good.
Oh, you have a strap for that?
No.
Another free strap?
G-Man. Or +1 OC and reroll leadership. We were safe.
All right, draw your cards, buddy.
1, 2, 3.
The screen's been up for too long. Draw your cards.
Let's draw some missions.
Oh, easy money. Assassination. Bring it
I'm
down.
going to redraw, bring it down.
Yeah,
for sure.
not so much. Yeah. GSE may be the easiest army to get assassination against. I don't know. I just made that up. I don't know what I'm talking about, chat.
Let's bring it down. Get.
Maybe orcs.
Extend is beautiful.
Extend, very, very easy. Good draws. Top of 3.
So if I shoot either of the 20 mans, they go back up, so we won't do that.
Don't shoot them.
Oaths. We're going to start on big bike unit. Second on the 20 man over here. Cool, you don't fall back and do anything. We're going to go army-wide, advance, and charge, I think.
Accidentally
That's
got assassinated against them. Nice.
And then
I love it when when I just bumble into the perfect play in a given situation. It's the best feeling. Yeah, the Reaper is going to go ham here.
move some stuff.
You guys wanted to see more DACA. You're about to.
All right. I've started a ritual.
Do I want to put anyone in a different doctrine? Do you need advance and shoot to reach bikes? No, you won't be in rapid fire, but honestly, ooh, no, because then we can go +1 AP. Ignore thing. I will free strap, put him in advance and shoot. From G-Man.
You're saying things, but go ahead.
Sorry, am I being quiet?
No, man, you're doing good.
Free strap advantage.
You're doing good.
Yeah. I'm past the point of being able to tell jokes because
I'm having fun,
my
man.
voice is
I'm
dead.
having fun.
I believe you, but I can't actually
Look,
speak.
I'm always having fun.
That's
Because
the
I'm
best.
playing Warhammer.
What's up, JC?
Cool. We're gonna go ahead.
It wasn't that funny. You must be as tired as I am.
Capitan. He's going 7 whole inches.
That's enough for most girls.
I know.
Yeah, Ben, we talked about that on the stream a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure that's correct.
Next there. That's not actually very interesting. So he is just gonna go.
Matt Aaron to the judges station. Matt Aaron,
Yeah.
please come to the judges station.
Literally might.
The next game's not till tomorrow, though, Miss Jeff, at least.
If you want to Overwatch him for no reason.
I almost accidentally streamed an Iron Man tournament once, which is 5 rounds of 40K in one day.
He's gonna declare a move.
He's going to declare a move. All right, I'm listening.
Okay.
Let's hear the declaration.
So 12 from any relevant models in that unit is here. So he will just walk.
I'm not sure that Iron Man tournaments aren't just BCP scams,
I
but
didn't hear any declarations.
or ITC scams.
So I'm out of 12 of that unit.
Okay. You've accomplished whatever it was you were trying to do.
Cool. We'll advance here. 11 whole inches. That's not going to get him in range of what he wants, I don't think. I needed a 2. Well. He will be okay. He will survive. I will survive. Let's go back.
4 or 5 in a row, yeah, but not
Doesn't
on the same day.
accomplish anything, so he's
Yes.
there. This dread.
Not on the same day. Or it might have been at, you might mean Charity Hammer, where we go 24 hours a day.
Like you measure one direction.
I think that's what you're thinking.
I don't reach. That's the end of that discussion. The start and end of that discussion. We advance here.
That was great.
I am just going to go ahead and reroll that.
Yeah, Charity Hammer is 24 hours a day for 3 days, Siggy.
When is it?
I don't know.
Collude.
Sometime
Oh!
later in the year.
Is that something you're going to do?
I've done it the last 2 years.
Fun.
Yeah.
Out comes the heroes of the chapter.
That is going to be a 7.
Oh, you're measuring a charge or something?
Yeah.
Calgar
Big head
and
Todd.
friends.
Big head Todd.
Oh, that's we head Todd. Big
We
head
head
Todd's
Todd.
over here.
Yeah, we head Todd.
We are Sofa King. We Todd Ed.
So I'm just going to move these two so you can pivot.
Yeah, it's in Colin
Go 5 up.
Sherman's garage.
Pivot again. Go 2. Keep his butt tucked behind that ruin because that's how you play 10th edition. That will draw a line to the bikes.
Yeah, I am
He's
too,
not
actually.
shooting
Let's get
anything
it.
this
But
turn,
that's
he's
that
just
might be
working on
confusing
it.
because Torgaradon is actually a model that has rules. So
Seems about
He does.
right.
For
not-
Imperial Fist
Fresh.
specifically.
Yeah,
You were
so,
very
like,
kind to him
using-
last turn.
Yes.
using Dorn as
if I
Gilliman
go
is not
to
that
edge
confusing
of
because there's no
Dorn.
rules for Dorn in 40k. But
Nope, that's fine.
The profile of the units, it's decently similar.
yeah. What's up, Quinn? Good morning. Thank
So
you.
6 gets him to there.
Just happy to be able
So
to
we're
be
just gonna bring
contribute
these
to
guys
it,
over
man.
to be 12 from that.
It's really easy for me to swoop in and bring attention to these charity events that people have spent all year planning, and I don't deserve much credit for any of that stuff. I'm just happy to be part of it.
Jaddy.
Nerd Rage, thanks for the 20 memberships. Appreciate you.
Any real melee in here at all?
Not really.
Thanks for the support, man.
There's like 2 attacks with some AP and the rest of it's junk.
I guessed as much.
But you're likely to get a communicable disease if you get close. I mean, it is Gene Stealer Cult. There's no guarantees.
I'll go over to there. You have one turn.
You die later.
Relevant. You can do actions on it. I really don't care. We're just going to touch him there. Bring him over. Just in case things go wrong. Yeah, that's
I don't know if it's true everywhere, but in the U.S., I'd say almost the majority of tournaments are run for different charities. It's very common that it's a charity
Beautiful.
fundraiser.
Although I used his free strat. Oh well. We'll use that as well.
Yeah, thanks, Nerd Rage.
And then not shooting that. He's moved.
I do like how
let's
Space
start
Marines
shooting.
can
How many
basically
is small?
hold entire flanks with characters.
3.
I'm gonna throw a grenade at him.
I mean, it seems right to me.
You
Seems
within
very
8
Space
invisible.
Marine.
It is cool, though. You're right.
Okay. Can't stop you then. It's stealth though, so on 5s.
I'd probably take this advantage to
see.
rapid Ingress's squad right behind where that Vindicator
I have
is.
no reserve.
Now the Vindicators move sideways, using that piece of terrain to block that off.
For it.
Yeah.
Maybe go kill some scouts next turn.
Man, now you're just being a meanie.
But he.
Where would he
he's-
go? Because he still has
Fortunately,
line
we
into
have
all of
flood
this,
point, yeah.
right? Like, he can shoot any of this stuff.
It'd be more like in sort of like a
Maybe.
little
Start with
corner.
this.
Yeah, like
Maybe
in
up
that little
here.
area.
Line on the bikes.
It'd be a small unit.
Yeah.
Sure.
But he does need the CP to bounce the unit back into strat reserve as soon as they get shot.
Yep, you
Cool.
got it.
Number of shots. 4 becomes 7 becomes 9.
If you say so. That's not how I learned that in school, but
Broken God, the footprint
so
is
I don't
obscuring.
know about your computer.
that's-
The only thing that matters for obscuring is the footprint.
Correct.
the walls don't have anything to do with obscuring.
3, 6, 9, 10. Yes.
Yeah, sure. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Walls are there for true line of sight
And hard
purposes. So the way you should think about it is footprints are abstract line of sight. They're the obscuring pieces, and the walls are true line of sight pieces, except for the first
So
floor
100
windows,
will
which
miss
no one
on
ever plays
those.
as open.
Yeah.
No more honey
And those
Zeroing
small
ones.
squares are still ruins.
Yeah.
Some people think they're not. They are.
Yes.
Okay. What am
No
I?
save.
What am I rolling to wound against?
You know, at this point,
Yeah.
I don't think it.
That's another good point. The different walls also impact movement.
Let's.
They only impact movement in true line of sight. They don't impact obscuring. Whatever.
Dead.
Yes, Broken God, they do.
Here.
Yeah, bone sods.
Okay.
It's 2025. We're not playing first floor windows
Oh no,
open anymore.
that's 2 1s
One on that bike.
for the demolishers or the last cannons
Yeah.
into those bikes.
And
Yeah.
we will go here for fun.
Dead.
There you go. You got him.
Cool.
Hey, Jason, thanks for tuning in, man.
I guess I do have 2 bolters. That's a hit. That's an AP 0. Take one.
Takes
If he brings Russ back, will I do a celebration
That was
stream?
100% better.
No,
him
I don't
into
think so,
them
Enrico.
Him into them then.
I mean, I'll be excited. but-
So
Stealth.
of course, he only hits on 2 in melee. And then 4, 6 is dev? No. Cool. Let's go ahead and go. This Vindicator. Let's think.
Yeah, that's correct, Bones.
Not yet. We'll do G-Man into bikes. 2s.
Well, 3s, because -1.
3s, thank you. I will keep forgetting. T4, so nothing. Scouts into bikes. Heavy bolter.
That.
1 miss, 2 sustained. 3s. 4 AP1s, damage 2 on these bikes. 2 dead?
Yeah, sure.
Because you're 5 of save and cover? Yeah.
Here you go.
That leaves the jackal.
Yeah.
One miss.
That's the character, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Captain advanced.
Bikes down.
Bike is honestly good for me. We won't interact with them on.
The Alphas.
This Vindicator. Cannot see those bikes. Does not want to shoot them. Does not want to shoot that. Okay, so this Vindicator's gone. Does anything have a gun it's going to actually shoot?
It's been a weird game.
That's your character, so he's always going to.
It hasn't really
Going
been
to get
like
prepared
as
next.
back and forth. It's like
I'm
been
not going to
they've
spend
been
my
playing
last
very
CP.
cagey
Yes,
the
they
last
have.
couple of turns.
Yeah.
Then again, it is a semi-final game. You've
You're
played
not
8
infantry.
rounds.
KG is caster speak for boring, by the way, Chad.
But it is
When you hear someone say that they're playing KG, that means nothing's
course.
happening.
That means nothing's happening. It means nobody wants to overextend and make a mistake. At
Yeah.
least right now, the Genes to the Cults have sort of like made a play more than the Space Marines did.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like backfired 2 turns in a
Yeah,
row.
pretty bad for him.
However, it is a lot of the stuff that happens in this mission doesn't happen until late in the game.
Yeah.
So no one was injured. So 1 dead, 1 takes 1.
That was here?
Yes.
We cagily dropped 40
so
guys
3
into
total,
mid-board.
You still have more shots on this one.
Yeah, thanks, Seth. That's very kind of you.
Get it. Get it.
No, not in rapid fire. That's what we said we were out on. So I will not blatantly cheat.
That is true, Luke. I agree with you. I'm just joking.
T4,
T4.
3s.
At least it lasts longer.
4 AP1s.
Yeah. That's not a good thing right now. Scarian.
Hey, we should just go up and tell them to just
I told him that at the start of the game.
Oh, you did.
Well, no, no.
He just still has more guns. You're on 3 wounds now, so let's go ahead and go missile.
Performance anxiety. For Gene Stealer Cult's worst enemy.
It's a hard army to play.
That misses 2s.
Do you say it's not?
if you want.
hard?
No, it is. I said it is a hard
it's
army to
definitely a
play.
hard army to play.
Yeah.
2 damage a pop.
But
You
it
can
has the-
have analysis paralysis with
Got
this
it.
army so easy because you
2,
can
3, 4,
go
5,
anywhere,
6. Last
right?
stubborn.
But you got to be super careful because
requires a ton of repetition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This remind me of the old days of the repulsors.
Love those.
they're like Eldar, but even more
Yeah,
fragile,
easier.
and they rely a lot on like combos and stuff. I feel like to work effectively.
They do. You have to layer like
make a full.
no cover, extra AP, reroll ones to hit, and then like to a unit, and then
Yeah.
nuke it.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah.
It's very much like that.
Yeah.
Ballistus.
Yeet.
It's
40K.
going to shoot them
right?
with Stormbolter and Ballistus is going to just shoot them with 2 las cannons.
Sure. -1.
Force. Oath.
Oats.
2's really ones. 2 dead. Okay. Oath isn't going to move, but it is what it is. Calgar doesn't need help here. He's not shooting. He's not shooting anything else. He's not shooting anything else. Let's go ahead and go to the charge phase.
Doesn't he have missile launchers?
this
Does he
is
not
the
want
one
to?
He doesn't want to shoot the
Calgar
infantry
is
because they'll bounce into reserve.
I meant just the rest of the bikes.
You're good.
He could shoot crack missiles or
I
something.
think he just wanted us to make sure the bikes don't come back.
I will CP that.
You sure? I'm perfectly fine.
Failed the charge.
He
with
did.
Calgars.
He did.
8 will do it.
Oh, boo.
He does make it
That
though.
means base to base.
That's a full big brick of heroes of the chapter getting stuck in. And the character is the one they're engaging, so no shenaniganery.
Yeah. I'm not sure how he did it, Dayoski, but I agree. It's really nice looking.
Yellow. I mean pink. You start with pink.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how you start with.
Yeah.
He's not going to do anything.
Then again,
He's
maybe
gonna
not.
die to 2 bikes next.
There's like
That is
10
one way to do
There was
it.
10 different recipes for yellow.
Because you're Oath, and I'll just fucking kill you. On accident.
Oh yeah, Burn of Finley. He's
Our
got a ton of
captain's
stuff
gonna go
still
tie
in
them up.
reserves.
Say
It's a
let's have
smart
some
play.
fun.
It's GSC. You should assume they always have
A 9
Shenanigans.
like 80 guys in reserve waiting to come to the table.
Oh, yeah.
Always gotta go.
He hasn't even spent any of his recycle points yet.
Closer that way, though.
Yeah, that's true. You will get some amount on. It will not be enough.
That's what he thinks.
Your OC 1 apiece? 2. 2 apiece. Ooh. Could be.
Then again, I don't know.
All right.
Cool.
I only have
And
one
then-
CP, so there's no interrupting.
In that case, we're going to charge G-Man into him. Just to see. 7. I don't actually know if that does it. Oh, no, because I can go to here. I'm going to see if I can go this way. So 4 clears the wall.
Fanatic Yellow
Back of
from
my
Army
base.
Painter.
3
Yeah.
up. And if my back of my base goes to there, I am not in base to base contact, which requires me to go to this side. Out of 1 of the bike. Here's G-Man.
All right.
Characters there, no one's getting pulled out of combat. You cannot
What does that
interrupt.
sound? It sounds like a jet
Switch me over
engine.
here.
It does, doesn't it? It's very rumbly.
Tell me it's AP2 so I don't have to roll any dice.
Hey, what's up,
A
John?
lot of it is.
Okay, great.
Yep. Still
So
here.
There's 15 of it's AP0.
I'll just sit.
I think he wanted to make sure he could base if he went that way, which is if he did, he could stop the neophytes
Yeah,
from
yeah.
spinning around the side.
The whole move was he was trying to keep these guys from consolidating or
that
piling
way.
in over there.
But unless he can
made it
base
incredibly
them,
boring.
it actually gives them sort of more movement almost at times.
And he had to stay out of an inch of the
That is
spike because he
just
didn't
how
charge it.
playing
So
Correct.
he had to have enough movement to make this charge.
And it was a
didn't.
little too far. So he just
he had to go
decided to go
that
that way, which they kind of knew was going to happen anyway.
Yep.
So it looked weird because the camera was pointed right at it, but it
G-Man's gonna
was,
sweep.
we knew what was going on.
Yep. Yeah, he can revive
No
guys with the
minuses in
banner.
melee, right?
Yeah, good point.
No.
They have to be in coherency though, so it's not easy. They can only be placed
Yeah. In coherency with a guy who was already on the table.
Correct.
Yeah.
Let's do 11 dead.
11 dead?
Yes.
Alrighty. Sounds fun.
Cool.
I'm
I'm going to start rolling the captain's attacks.
He's
Oh, that's over here. Sorry.
Captain can't
He's
kill you
6.
because that's perfect.
He's 8. This 9. This 10. This 11.
3 more.
Just 3 more?
Yep. And then extra attacks.
Oh, hang on. Not just 3 more.
AP1. 4 more dead.
Gotcha.
And that will for sure protect the objective.
Maybe. I gotta take 4 more, right?
Well, you gotta pile in and in closer to the nearest enemy model, right?
Correct, but you can keep one model there. So he's going to be able to sort of like pile around like that. Base, not base. Now he can't base. He can't base.
Close.
Then he can't base, but get
If they
closer.
wanted to go towards the objective instead of him, they'd have to kill him.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, cool.
I'm good.
He's going to then,
I'd-
you know,
I'd
now
probably
he might be close enough to
Over on the
allow.
other side, this is my AP0 attacks into that unit.
Yeah, you can't consolidate this way.
Correct,
unless this
because you have
guy's
to go
dead.
close to the closest.
Yeah.
However, you can now resurrect there,
Yes,
so you
yes,
might
yes,
be close
yes.
enough to maybe put 1 OC on there, which might be enough, or 2 OC. So we'll see.
drop it
I don't know
4, 6
exactly
total,
how
9
far
saves,
they are.
AP0.
Yeah, maybe if you can consolidate.
1 more model
Yeah,
aside.
1 more here.
Correct.
then
As long as
res
he
the
gets
guy.
closer to the captain.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the important part.
5s. Look at that. 3, 6. All right, my turn.
Long.
Good old resurrection shenanigans. One of the most fun parts of 40K, I think. It's cool stuff.
It's actually, yeah, it's a
It
fun
is
mechanic.
cool.
It does
It's
make the
cool.
game last longer.
12
though.
more dead.
Yeah, but it's a way to like express your skill.
Cool.
and
damage too.
I feel like it's in the same
that's
category as like
total,
transport
18.
play, which I love.
Transport
as well.
play,
one. Does your
nuance
character
in
have
close
XP?
combat,
Yep.
like
does.
movement in
Combat
close combat.
movement.
Yeah.
Yep.
The 4.
Yeah, this is Calgar.
Take me away.
He
You don't have to
couldn't-
consolidate.
He couldn't consolidate Gulliman.
Yeah.
There was a model in base-to-base contact with him
3
after he
involved in
finished
character.
attacking, and then it was
Yeah.
the captain that killed the models in base-to-base contact with Gulliman.
Right.
So Gulliman had already activated. He can no longer move because you consolidate right after you've done your attacks.
My turn.
You would
Because I
consolidate.
had to reveal that. 1 second. We are going to.
And consolidation's optional, right? Or is it piling?
It's optional.
Yeah.
So is piling in. You don't have to move.
fully wrapped.
So a lot of people forget or miss because in older editions, consolidation happened like at the end of the combat phase
Right.
Help.
Unit?
instead
Oh,
of
you were
unit
telling
by
me what
unit.
Yes. Would you like to spend
okay.
cold ambush points?
Okay,
Yes.
Built the squad.
They will go into reserve.
All right, he's bringing those
down to 4.
This-
neophytes back.
6 points. So he'll still have enough to
we'll
bring
do
2
this
5-man unit back. 2 5, yeah.
T4 -1 to wound.
And then over here, 2 good attacks. Good talk.
F 4-ups, B 4-ups, baby.
That guy living kind of locks that unit down a bit. So.
Of course, dumb attacks. No worries.
Stops him from reactive moving against
So
stuff.
I will
which is
extend.
really good.
I will not assassinate, but I will keep it, of course.
Oh, no assassination.
Oh,
Wow.
interesting. I guess he did forget the champ in that unit has precision.
All right.
Unless the guy made all his invul
No
saves,
precision because I
just
had to
anyway.
reroll the charge.
Oh, there you go.
That was the whole saving that last CP for it.
Makes sense.
And
You got to pretend like you
have
can't hear what he's
combat,
saying. What's it?
Then Rabute.
Apparently he's very, he has a great hearing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That might
I
be.
didn't think I was being too loud.
that's all right.
This is for the regrow.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Bottom of 3 here.
No,
Genes
no,
look out turn 3.
There.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
So you can max tie me. Yeah.
So we can regrow one guy on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just needed a tight. I needed
Yep.
like 2 more guys to live.
Yep.
Good try, though.
Well, I tried.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a good
That
play
was
by Robin.
right.
Good try.
I wouldn't
Good
actually
try.
tie it, though,
There's no one alive.
because then you couldn't.
You couldn't
Because
storm
then
hostile.
you couldn't storm hostile.
Yeah, true.
The Genes still called
Okay, so let's go to the
need
next turn.
It's just
something to happen this turn.
No primary.
Yeah.
You can draw secondaries.
Do I even care?
You. Sorry.
Did he already draw storm?
How do we do
You
it?
did,
You're
you're right.
supposed to still have sabotage.
Just
Go back to the
rid
turn
of it.
and put the points in.
Keep.
Yeah.
Oh no. See, I spent the CP. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just say I got rid of it. This ain't this.
No, he didn't do sabotage.
Oh,
Defend containment.
He decided to keep it.
okay.
Thanks, Joe.
Yep, no worries.
So did he spend a CP to redraw?
I don't know.
Jack
Must
Harper
have.
said to me once, "This game is turbo fucked."
Don't talk to me about Jack. I'm still tilted from that game.
There's really, I don't really care.
It's bottom of 3.
We can literally talk it out whenever you want.
Yeah, I think Joe
I'm
would
up
like
by,
to go
I'm up by
home.
24, and you're about to get another 0. This objective goes away at the start of my turn.
I would never,
Ever talk it out. Ever. You play all 5 turns if you're in the semi-final, and you get the game done.
Not a lot of things.
Do not quit on yourself. That's a motivational speech by the Archon Scarray.
Counterpoint, we're all tired as fuck.
Strong,
So
extremely powerful.
I think these are extenuating circumstances.
He's gonna continue there.
Yep.
I have thought about what I said, and
Part of
and I fear for my life because Joe might murder me.
I just know I'm never putting Scario on a round 4 ever again.
Is the energy too much? Is the energy too much?
Saying there's a chance. Nope. You got to start feeling bad at something.
I am going to Overwatch.
That's the attitude it takes to be a champion, Chad, and that's why I don't give a shit about being a champion.
you are. You haven't lost a game of Tournament 40K.
That's right.
Oh, and that kicks
Yeah,
rolling.
in like 4 years.
That's what I thought.
I'm kidding. Take it.
Okay.
Take it. Take it.
Doesn't
Take it.
matter
I
to
really
me.
don't care anymore. I'm just going to try to kill some things for fun.
Hey, you know, that's the spirit. Man, I can relate.
Killing is fun. You heard it here.
That's
And the thing is, if you're gonna lose, you better wear your opponent out for 5 turns before they have to play the final.
Yeah, no, you're good. I saw.
You might as well
1 CP.
make them play every
It depends
round.
on whether or not you want them to win in the final, right? Like if you don't want them to
You want
win,
to
then you
make
gotta,
sure that the win
Not even
means
gonna use
something.
this.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
true.
You know.
That's true.
No need.
No. I'm just going to kill Calgar.
Just play as fast as Innis. Honestly, Innis plays super
I
I
remember.
literally was about
I
to
know.
Yeah,
transit
it's so
with
That's
my
why I never
girlfriend
put them on stream because
Sorry.
I want like a 3-hour round. And Innis's games are over like 45 minutes all the time.
Oh, I'm fucking.
Although I would have loved to have him on this round.
Nope.
Not gonna lie.
I'm actually good on that. Yeah, no, voice is fine.
So if I can,
Bring it in, buddy.
if I can interject
Beautiful.
here,
Sure.
we had
Oh,
at Manchester
All right,
GT.
I got jump scared. trying to
Every
grab
game
some-
Innis played
Oh,
lasted like
Not
45
silent
minutes.
as a freaking
Yeah.
mouse back.
The
that
only
tracks.
game he played to
Okay.
time was my game. We made him fight every minute.
And the score was like 97-20 or something? Or what
No,
was that?
it was not. I only lost by like 15 points or something. Oh my gosh.
I mean, the way you were talking, you got to scrap out every, you
Hell of a
know,
game. He's gonna see commission.
even if the game's over.
Yeah.
He's GSC. You're good.
Is there a
my
booth
gosh.
selling used minis, John? You know, I haven't seen that one this year. It's got to be
Pay
here
attention to
somewhere.
the
The famous
Literally right outside the
Adepticon.
door.
Oh, it is.
Enough from the
Okay.
peanut guy.
Yeah.
Because they used to have like the whole hall was full of bins of
just
used
imagining how
minis. Like
Justin's
literally,
games
this is your first one, but like
evolving.
No.
it used to be
They just have
as
them
long
stacked.
as long as this basically half of the length of this whole room was just a whole hall full of. There was a vendor who just would bring like tubs full of used minis.
They have the tubs outside. They're just stacked like 4 high in like a little cubby.
nice. Yeah. That's it.
Desperate Escape.
Why?
Because I have a tri-pointed.
Are you sure?
No, you're good. I'm not tri-pointer. She's free. Scot-free.
It almost looks like my unpainted miniature backlog. It's about the same size. I don't have the nice bins to
shit.
organize them. But
3
I am 1 blast.
plus 3 plus your 1 blast. Is that your stage name? I got the one
Oh
hit I
my
needed.
god. 4.
They're T6?
T4 minus 1 to be wounded.
Okay.
Safe.
Right. But anyway,
So now we started blasting.
now we're going to spend my last CP and we're going to light them up. Maybe. I'm saying that all boldly.
you are shooting staple guns at him, basically, Robin. I mean,
Yes, I am.
So the AP on these, is there anything besides the one
It's
you
going to
just
be
gave them?
AP1 no cover.
you're shooting a roofing nailer you stole off a job site at these Space Marines.
Am I doing anything this turn?
No, it's mining materials.
I mean,
What?
you're telling me that there aren't any like
Roofing
roofing
nails down in the
gene stealer
mines.
cults? You know,
Sure.
I bet some of them are roofers.
Yeah, they do everything.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you.
They're your neighbor. They're your friend. They're your barista.
I think that's Samus is your friend.
bad.
Samus is the man next to you. That whole Horus Heresy thing. You know what I'm talking about?
And then everyone's Alfarius.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
I'm 100% down into you.
That's super cocked.
Yeah, did you guys know that you can just get a free nail gun if you walk up to like any construction
Oh,
site?
just spend sustained 5s.
They're just laying out there.
They're just like, oh my god. I should.
Yes, get 'em going there and then.
How many
I should
lethals?
remember that for next time.
Right?
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious.
16.
Okay, so these will,
6. I'm gonna do 10
so
more.
these will be 3 up, and then you can just roll those 2 wounds.
Oh, I don't know, Jacob. It's on the GW stream if you
2,
want to check
4,
it out.
5. One's dead. One's on 3.
And 5s.
I love how that lone up lieutenant is still alive with 1
Yeah.
wound after just running nonchalantly into the middle of the table, just being an absolute boss.
This was a real, true Rambo game for Rambo. Just running into all the enemy fire
Yep.
with a bow and arrow. Best hammer is
Cannons of size.
the battery pack of your cordless drill. That's what I use for a hammer when I don't.
Goodness gracious. What?
Cannons of size, mate.
We do not condone the use
Don't
of batteries.
pretend you haven't done that.
I
Come
have.
on.
Do you think I've ever touched a hammer?
AP2.
Manual labor, are you crazy?
It's a tool for inflicting pain. I just assumed.
5 of them.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I need another.
Yeah, Intercon, yeah.
So damage.
D3.
Jacob, no, I don't think I'm going to be a Warzone next
So
month.
I can go ahead and roll.
Atlanta?
No, that was earlier this year. I was at that
One
one.
of these.
What other
the injury
Warzone?
guy?
Houston, I
One of these
think.
the injury guy.
Warzone,
He's
yeah.
dead. 2. One of
3
them.
left.
AP 3 up on a honor guard. 3 up on an honor guard. 3 up on an honor guard. Damage. He's on 2.
Honor guard is 2 up.
2 up, 4 up.
2
And
up, 4 up,
but
and
your
it was-
AP2 I'm AOC. So
Should be 3 up, right?
AP2 goes.
Oh,
yeah, that was
you
doing
got it
3
right.
ups.
All right,
You're
you got it
good.
right. You got it
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's just a tired moment there.
Yeah.
There's nothing, yeah. They're just, yeah.
Rerolling. Fun. 2, AP3.
Goes to 4 up involves.
The commentary's not punch drunk.
Dasus, we've been in that part of the
AP3 goes to
commentary
5 up
since like
on- let's go
this
down.
morning. So
That's right.
That's fine.
you know, we're
It's just well-aged commentary.
yeah.
Aged by pain and suffering. And these chairs that are the most comfortable chairs we've ever sat in.
Yeah.
Good.
Imagine sitting in one of these chairs with 3 times your body weight, Scary. That's that's not a
3.
it's not a fun time.
So let's go 6 up.
You should bring a bunch of pillows.
Damage.
I should.
It's like just boop,
5.
prop
6
yourself
up
up.
on the swordsman. He's good.
All right, we're running out of guns. Anti-infantry pistol.
Yeah, that unit, by the way.
It's unfortunate.
That Heroes of the Chapter
Oh,
unit
it's insanely
is
good.
insane to try and
Yep.
kill.
Yeah, it's like value for points is insane.
Insane. And you know who's very good at killing that unit? Lilith Hesperex.
Really?
Oh yeah. Anti-infantry 2 with AP4 is a hell of a drug.
3.
I'm still salty that JT McDowell's Lilith killed my Bjorn from full wounds
He's on 2.
Amazing.
2.
at Charity Hammer.
I hope he has that as a trophy.
Yeah, it makes me mad actually.
Too mad. Oh no, another thing that makes you mad today. I don't know.
AOC.
He was. I didn't have enough command points for Armored Contempt.
Oh no.
I know.
Here.
That's terrible.
know.
Yeah. Oh, so much pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we already did that.
Yummy.
What am I gonna do the rest of the weekend, John? I'm gonna sleep tomorrow. I'm gonna pack.
These guys are dead.
I'm gonna go to Usinger's and buy some sausage.
Oh. Oh, because he's.
And then I'm gonna start driving to my mom's house.
That's what you're telling me.
You can be closer if you.
I might walk around here a little bit tomorrow. I'll see how I
I
feel.
really
I
don't
don't
care.
really care.
Same.
I get what your point was. Sure.
I should walk around. Yeah, I should, but it's been a rough day, John. Not because of you guys this time.
I hope
More than 4.
6.
It's been,
I hope chat
been
heard my golf
outside
clap.
stuff
My
happening
golf
that's
claps.
been rough today.
I do. I enjoy golf.
Cool. I had a scholarship in college.
AP?
No AP on this.
I'm good.
Well, you have a family out
I
here, Joe.
enjoy. I am a lovely double bogey.
In
golfer.
Pennsylvania.
I mean, out here, and all of us are family now.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And we're here for you, buddy.
Please.
If you need anything,
You.
you'd always come to
alright.
Canada.
Thanks,
Where was
G6?
this before?
Appreciate that.
2,
5 involves.
5 involves.
Have I rerolled yet this phase? I have not. He will free strat reroll this.
Why not?
No. 2 go through.
How many wounds does he have?
6 is half damage.
Half damage. Oh, that's important.
Oh,
So 14 damage.
So each of those is 7 goes to 4, so 8 feel no pains.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
why
thank
not?
you, John. Appreciate you, brother.
5 ups.
I swear to God, if this captain lives.
He takes.
6.
Ah, I needed one more. I thought the
Damn.
captain was about to disrespect.
Why not
another
everything
player.
else has?
That captain disrespects everyone.
Thank you so much, John.
Why not?
You know who that captain
First
wouldn't
anyway.
disrespect?
Lilith Hesprex.
Lilith Hesprex.
Which 9 is first?
That captain basically won him the last
actually
game,
fight.
by the way.
Nice.
You have to kill those things. You have to kill the lone random models.
It's
captain.
You know that captain,
lieutenant.
right? It's the half damage,
Hey,
5
Lilith
up, feel
does
no
not
pain,
care.
2 up armor
that's
save.
good.
She'll do 18 AP4 hits on that captain. 18 AP4 wounds and just shank the absolute hell out of him. And then you'll be like, oh, that was easy. You know what you should do more?
Hey, I got some
Play with Dark
6 on
Eldar.
containment, 3 on defense. Or no, probably 3 on defense. Maybe not actually. We might do something stupid here.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I mean, you're so far behind. You need to do what you can.
That was sarcasm.
I will get.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to spend one of my 2 CP to auto pass the middle, score 16 primary.
16, you say?
16 primary.
Yeah, 2 objectives on that. That would be a good time to potentially secret mission.
That's a lot of primary.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my fingers are fat. Holy shit.
Oh.
We got there.
You know what they say about guys with fat fingers?
Which of your 3 units are marked for death?
You need
That's
wide
exactly
gloves.
what they said.
These 2. No, that just makes you come.
Lilith is scary.
I was like, you don't have to make.
So, as a note, if you ever run into Lilith, kill her transport and everything inside as quickly as humanly possible, or she will make you have a bad
Yeah.
day.
Different than
True.
the horde.
Yes.
So those buggies.
You know, John, they actually sell brats at the
And these
concession booth here at the convention center. They were actually good,
Because I can't shoot
like
that unit,
actual
we'll just
decent
take it out.
bratwurst.
That's
at
pretty
the
good.
convention center here.
Yeah.
But if it's called a horde, then you should.
With
Well,
sauerkraut.
Milwaukee had a very large German
Cool.
population.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually read up on
He's
Milwaukee
gonna freeze try it
before I came here.
himself.
Really?
Yeah, so I could have some topical conversations.
Did you know that it's the cream city?
Yeah,
That's
that
what it's
milk
called?
and everything. We talked
The
about the
nickname?
beer earlier.
Yeah.
Literally milk and beer. Weird.
So he will not freeze try to advance in charge.
Too bad if you're, lactose intolerant.
You roll a 4-2.
No crab presents. True.
It would be very deserved karma.
Yeah, mustard,
All
no
I'm going to say.
ketchup. Ketchup on a brat? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, hey, stop making Joe angry.
That's just wrong.
That's just wrong.
Ketchup on a brat. What are you, a toddler?
First oath.
Yes.
This character.
Oh, nice, JC.
I have no praise. Second oath's going to be these bikes.
What does he have? No priz and marked for death.
First oath will be them because the Reaper is there.
As soon as you tell me you're shooting, I'll pick them up.
Okay.
That is what a Reaper will do to a whole
Cool.
unit of neophytes.
Let's go ahead and
Even with a character. Doesn't matter.
Declare it.
In Iron Chef, they love ketchup. Yeah, well, I mean, like,
We're going 9.
it sounds fancy in Japan. It's like getting
Just clear Calgar there.
poison sauce.
He will
You know,
be
over
inside.
here, it's like something fancy. Put in your noodles or whatever.
Did you
I
just-
think hoisin sauce is just like Japanese or Chinese ketchup.
Why do you keep making my things her? You can't gender my army, man. What's wrong with you?
Ketchup on
That's
spaghetti.
literally a chick.
Ketchup. Hey, I love ketchup and spaghetti.
Evidently, you
That's
don't know
gross.
what's going on.
You know what else I put ketchup on?
Whatever it wants to be.
Pizza. That's a very Mexican thing. I grew up in Mexico.
That is clearly
And pizza goes
can't
with
argue with that
ketchup,
statement.
especially Hawaiian pizza, because pineapple on pizza is the best.
You're just trolling me now.
No, I'm
sorry.
not. I'm serious.
You're just trolling me.
I'm not.
I'm just leaving.
This can't be true.
It is 100% true.
Where is Mexico at in the chat?
100% true.
Mexico, is he lying to me?
They'll get close.
He better be lying to me.
I just made 1,000 friends.
This Vindicator will advance
Next CD says true.
10 inches.
Damn.
This Ballistus.
Quintana's like, no. Hey, yeah, maybe something's changed in the last 20 years. I don't know.
3.
Yeah, go for it, Mom. Ask Hugo.
Reaper.
Yeah.
Now, I really like how
Okay.
the development of the Space Marine,
G-Man will shoot
like,
this,
table
character
space has
here.
been.
Yeah, no
Like,
one,
he's-
no one
minus
cares,
one.
Scary. The game's over. You don't have
Well,
to.
look,
keep
I-
reading something about the game.
What?
2 AB2 damage 2s.
Fine, whatever.
I mean,
I got a big speech about talking about the game. And you know what? Fine. You know, that's a 2 on the dice.
I mean,
I just don't care.
yeah, good call, Scary.
There you
He
go.
moved up.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
He moved his tanks forward. What a strategic genius
Wild.
this Space Marine.
See her. No. G-Man's charge.
See, what he did here is he first killed all the guys,
Tanks go beep beep.
and then tanks went vroom vroom.
Vroom vroom beep beep.
And
Pew, pew.
Charge up top.
That's the highbrow commentary you've come to know and love from War Games Live, everybody.
To do.
Cool.
The
G-Man.
24th hour.
You don't get a save against that, and you're 8 wounds apiece, right?
8 wounds apiece.
Cool. Yeah. Strike.
Yep, that's right.
1 lethal, 6 hits. 2s.
Twos,
You
he's
die
strength
without
14.
save. Yeah.
Sorry, Jimbo.
Strength 14 plus 1 to wound, AP 4, damage 4.
Sure, sounds fun.
Yeah, sorry, Jimbo. That's just put paint on it. That'll fix it right up.
Yeah.
Touch both these.
Y'all, thank you.
Did Folger lose?
Oh, I will.
Wow.
Did he?
You literally don't even.
Well, actually, that
leave 1 guy for defense.
that
That's what
like
Bonesaw is
Doesn't matter.
saying.
It sticks.
that demon list is pretty good into elves,
Yeah.
just in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that would be the case.
I mean, that lore-wise makes sense. Slanesh demon, or no, it's Siege demons actually, isn't it?
Good start.
Zinj demons, Black Library stuff,
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
sneaky things. Yeah.
It's 32-22 right now. Okay.
6.
Oh, okay. So it's still
Not a
tons of
vehicle,
time.
is he?
He's a monster.
So, Scary, how can the Gene Stealer cult get back into this game?
Yeah.
At this point, being the team player that I am,
Yeah.
I would say rewind
Take that,
about 2
AP.
turns
It's APT.
and,
Okay.
and do better when you rolled the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Actually, to be honest, when it gets to this point, you know, and it all looks like
All right,
you're,
fine,
you know,
do that.
if you're in a team event, you're trying to score every
not
point as
going to attack
possible,
that
so you
unit.
want to keep your head in the
Do you
game
want to
to
attack
lower
that
the differential
yeah,
score.
yeah.
In this kind of situation,
Do your moves. I'm not punching.
I would turn it into a practice game
I don't
where I
think it
would just
matters if
do
I'm
things
Literally does not.
to then give me data for the next time I run into this list.
Yeah.
So I do stuff like, what if I charged here, or what if I shot here, or what if I used a stratagem like I normally don't do, and I would just get all that information and then put it in my pocket for like the next time I run into something similar, and so I have some experience into that
That's a good
matchup.
idea.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
team
whatever.
play is definitely much
needed
more
you
like
to let me
fight,
pick these
scrap,
guys
and
up.
claw for every single point. You have to
yeah.
do that for your team.
Yeah.
No. Is this the last?
Yeah, apparently
What's going
That
on?
one will go away.
Folger and
That one.
Right.
and Conan here are both like staying in the same Airbnb. They drove down here together, so it'd be
no,
pretty
they're
funny
going
for them to meet each other in the final.
That would be pretty funny.
It would be funny.
Yeah. One of them just won't show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, something might happen.
Yep, really true.
Are you redrawing either of this?
Well, I think
really care.
that like the reason Scary is as good as he is because
No, actually, you should.
you ever seen like one of those kung fu guys who trains with like weighted clothing?
Yes.
You know?
Make me.
Like you just like sew 50 pounds of lead into your shirt and your pants, and you know. And then every once in a while you can take the weighted clothing off like Goku on Dragon Ball Z,
Appreciate you.
and then just kick someone's ass, right?
These guys will.
So
you
every
have
once
to.
in a while, GW lets Scary out of the cage. You know, they give him half decent
I
rules,
will not stop it.
Well, I still got.
and the whole time he's been training
Behind as well.
with the weighted clothing.
Well,
And then he
I was
comes
gonna
out
say
and
we got
you know,
cleanse
takes some
instead of
heads, and then they nerf him
But these guys.
back into training mode. again.
Doesn't last very long, but it's very sweet while it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give me some more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say it was a lot of ones, but on damage rolls against a Vindicator, so it was like very specific stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't think killing the Vindicator was like the perfect thing. I think the target priority personally was a little bit off.
Yeah.
Like you should have tried to kill the scouts,
Give me all the points.
like right away,
Literally
and the
tried.
lieutenant. Probably put a little bit more resources into killing those scoring pieces. But other than that, you know, it is what it
Give
is.
yourself 100.
Yeah, this game kind of felt to me like, you know,
I literally can't.
The Gene Stealer Cold player blinked, and it was turn 3, and he hadn't
Sure. 3 overwhelming.
done anything to develop his board position.
Yeah,
right?
I think he could have
4
potentially
behind,
waited
1
one
to
more
the
turn and
into
then
the
dropped,
turn.
to be honest. Like, just kind of move block the Space Marines as best he can, then drop and play the last 2 turns of the game instead of trying to do it on turn 2.
I will go. That's the bat. Which one's that?
How does Scary feel about Dark Elder being the last Codex of 10?
No, War of Attrition.
It's fine, whatever.
You don't have
Someone's got to be
Played
last.
this. I have played this game for 30 years with no breaks.
Yeah,
6 inch.
So the fact that I'm getting a codex within the edition
yeah.
is fine.
That's true.
I had the same
What's
codex.
the longest time you had to wait between Codex releases for?
So the 3rd edition codex was 12 to 14 years.
I just won those guys out though.
What's the, let's see? 2 each. Roll your dice. But I'm not
14 years.
Yes, I think it was might have been 12. The Sisters of Battle Codex, the Witch Hunters Codex, was 16
I
years.
remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was still live when I started playing in
we were
7th
the
edition.
next, like the next
Yeah.
last one.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now just roll an advance.
And they would have moved, and then you're going to put them in combat.
Yeah.
Another thing when playing the game, if you are worried about meta,
Right.
just make your own meta.
We're rolling for
Sure.
spines.
I declare my meta will be
For
no Deka Orcs,
literally just roll their advance.
no Drukari.
Because
How dare you?
You just walk on.
You know what's funny, Scary? Actually, the guy who taught me to play
Speed
40K
what?
was like my 40K mentor and coach way back in the day. Was a Drukari Dark Elder player,
It's yours.
and
That's
he was a great guy, seriously. And he played it. It was in 7th edition.
Storm and Smoke.
And you remember what Drukari were like in 7th edition?
I do.
They were
all right.
they were bad.
They were
bad.
very bad.
But he was another one of those guys who's just super dedicated to the faction, and he found ways to make them work, and it's always inspiring. seeing
In
that
7, I
stuff
used a
succeed.
lot of allies.
Oh yeah. He actually did for one tournament. He did the Flying Hive Tyrant spam, and he modeled the like witches and stuff riding on the backs of the Flying Hive
Amazing.
Tyrant as like a menagerie. You know,
That's so cool.
it was neat, but. Yeah, you had to do allies in 7th with some armies for
What's
sure.
going on here?
And that's game right there,
All
folks.
right.
Handshake. Game's done. GG.
Pretty model.
GG, guys.
Hey, man.
You too.
It was fun, even though it was hilarious. It was still fun.
And now these tired folk
No.
can go home where they belong.
All right, we have
to be.
Conan the Jennings in the finals, guys, with Space Marines.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
The other final?
The other
We don't know
final
yet.
is we don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
Yeah, so they're still playing. So you guys finished before them. Good job.
What do you mean it's Folger? Of course we finished before.
That's a good point. Thanks, guys.
That was a fun
All
game.
right, thank you.
Fun game to
Yeah.
watch. No, it was good. It was good. It was nice to you being like, I'm just gonna kill stuff because I want to, or try. You know, I have like 3 models left. Let's go. Yes. Yeah. Respect on that one.
Such a bad.
That was really fun. Thanks, Joe, for having
Yeah,
me.
no,
That was
thank you,
really
Scary.
good.
That was really fun.
Yeah, it was
and
really fun.
Guys, I am done. This is Adepticon in the books for me. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate you. Thanks for all the support this weekend. I am not streaming next weekend, so I'm taking the weekend off to do some work on my truck and recuperate a bit.
Yep.
The weekend after that, I'm going to be streaming at the Battle to End Alzheimer's charity tournament somewhere near, I don't know where it is, JC. Where is it again, JC? It's somewhere in Maryland. Just spilling water all over my
No, I
stuff.
didn't. I didn't spill nothing.
And Melody from Chat is going to be co-casting with me. I'm very excited about that. So hope you guys tune in for that in a couple weeks. Haver de Gracie is where it's going to be, apparently.
Nice. You know what? Tune in, everybody, of course. Like the video if you like it. Head out to Patreon. Support Joe on his journey.
Thank you.
Leave a like on the video and comment.
And Scary, by the way, thank you for your Patreon support for so long, man.
No worries, man.
It really
Anytime.
means a lot. And all of you guys, all the Patreon support is why I can do this and why I can, take a weekend off to recuperate after this grueling Adepticon. It was a lot of fun, though. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Until then,
Battlefield Arms, yeah. So
roll dice and just put paint on it.
there you go. Just put paint on it, yeah. The Dark Ken, something like that. I need to come up with a good catchphrase.
Kid.
All right, guys. Take care, everyone. Have a great night.
let's move.